Okay, button is hit. I think we're good. Hey everybody, welcome to Hell's Rebels episode 47. We are now book 6, the final book of the Hell's Rebels adventure path, Breaking the Bones of Hell. So, we are converting this to 5th edition. It was a Pathfinder path. I love this path, and I love this adventure. This adventure is full of stuff. There's a ton of stuff. This might take us a while, I don't know. But it's really awesome, so I hope you guys like it. So, the group rules the city of Kintargo, and they were able to get all of the surrounding areas of Ravenel to sign on with them, and now they are negotiating with the rulers of the kingdom of Cheliax, the Thrune family, to the new terms on how Kintargo is going to exist and all of the deals. And so, because Pathfinder is awesome, they created an entire negotiation system full of skill checks and negotiation points.
Oh no.
So the group is staying at the Oak Rib Inn, which is away from Kintargo and near a pass where there was a keep that the group had collapsed. So the map of the Oak Rib Inn is on the screen, and we had kind of gone over what was in the Oak Rib Inn, and you met the people who worked at the Oak Rib Inn.
We more or less saved this bar from closing. So
That's right, because they were having problems.
They love us.
So I'm not sure exactly where we stopped. Did the ambassador show
And
up?
there's a bard flirting with me.
Oh, okay. So here's the Oak Rib employees. There's Olradi Ormavor, the owner and proprietor. He's an old fellow who's thrilled that you gave him thousands of gold. The chef is a halfling named Dorina Foxwitter. She's optimistic and precise. There's a stable master who's a ranger. Her name is Aldressa Min.
Aldressa had a fun little booklet for me that I've got.
Oh yeah. She's friendly and energetic. There's a half-elf carpenter and groundskeeper named Corgan Shander who seems surly and introspective. The director of entertainment is a bard named Luricor Min, who is irreverent and flirty. And there's a couple cooks named Isuk and Axid, who are serious and quiet. There's 3 servers and housekeepers. And there is, security. There's 3 of them. There's Lorne Vorlongu, Vasha Nakredi, and Valagurtis the Hammer Foon. Human fighters, gruff and taciturn. So I think... I don't know, you didn't meet the... Is there anything you want to do before the negotiators show up?
Well, like last time, I just wanted to make sure that the guards that we brought with us have totally... they're on watch at the kitchen. I don't want anybody, poisoning the soup, and making sure that... Making sure that the halfling chef, Dorina Foxwinter, is undisturbed and helped out if she needs it.
How many guards did you bring?
20,000.
The whole military.
we brought the
I'd say
Kenku.
4.
We brought the
4
Kenku
is
sisters
okay.
too, right?
And the undead.
Mm-hmm.
The Kenku, the undead, and 4 actual humans.
Yeah.
Kintargans.
We brought the Kenku sisters, yeah.
Because they've been stuck at the canals for a while. With them.
Yeah.
Fun.
Figured they might want to travel.
Didn't we make truth serum?
Yes.
We did.
Yeah.
Yes, we
That's
did
an
make truth
excellent
serum.
We
reminder.
spike it. Spike the punch.
Well, no, I'm going to be making such a fuss over the fact that no one else disturbs it that I'll be doing some, inspections that may end up with truth serum in soup. Who knows?
It may. We don't know.
It may. We don't know. It could
Who can
happen.
say?
Who can say that truth serum is even here? Even this might be forthcoming.
Who knows what this is? Nope.
I'm just wondering if I should hang on to a truth serum and, I don't know, shapeshift into a servant or server.
Embracing those powers. Nice.
Hello to Lord Arctic Frost. Thanks for watching. I thought I felt a tingle. Somebody.
You're on your
No.
own, man.
Just get
No,
You're
out.
on your own.
Just enjoy the space, Sean.
Just get out the bits now. We're already off to an offensive start.
Explore the space. All right. All right. I think it's time for these people to show up. Oh wait. So, all right. So you have the 4 guards, you have the Kenku, and you have the zombies. Like, where are they gonna be?
Oh. There are not
Are they
rooms
just
for
gonna be
them?
with you?
We need some
I mean-
guards in the room with us, just
Because
for
I mean, it's just there's like a ton of them, and they don't like literally won't fit.
Not,
most
not
of the
all of
spots on
them
the
are.
map.
Not all of the undead are there. I think some of them are like on post in
Can we do
places.
that?
Like like in front of. There's 2 undead in front of each of our rooms.
yeah.
Let
Okay.
anyone except us pass.
Can we do the thing of where they create like a path when they enter? It's like just
They walk through just like a rank, so like of
Yeah.
undead.
yeah, it's like
Um,
yes.
I mean, for the human guards, did we not bring like some wagons? Maybe if there's no room at the inn, they could stay in the wagons with
I think
cots
there's
or
room at
something.
the inn. It's just for the meeting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, in the meeting.
Yeah.
Well,
In case something happens, that's all.
Well, isn't it traditionally like one guard from one side and one guard from the other side stand post at the door? I mean,
They can bring one guard. I mean, that's their prerogative. We brought up a whole bunch of guards. Who knows?
Yeah.
I'm expecting them to bring like so many guards.
Yeah.
Like,
Same.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, Lord Arctic Frost! 1,000 bits. Thank you very much, Lord Arctic Frost. That means that I have to roll a d4
I.
to see
And
which.
Varl and Teat Chilmenga will be in the room with us too.
All right.
They're the elites with ion
Yeah.
stone.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Who gets a natural 20? Whoosh! 4. Rawl, you have a natural 20
Oh,
to use at your disposal.
That is bad news for somebody.
that
But-
sounds to get
Yeah.
real
You could just
messed up.
could just not use it.
Just no. Just
Give it to me.
nah, I think
No?
I'll keep it.
All right. So, let me put a picture on the screen. See if I-
who is our negotiator? Who are we?
I don't know.
What poor soul is going to negotiate with us?
Oof.
Yeah.
Surprising twist. It's an undead.
Oh,
Let's see.
Well,
well,
they came to the right negotiation
yeah.
table.
They
He'll
did.
feel right at home then. With the-
Nah, we can
30
only be so
undead.
lucky. It's gonna be some pit fiend.
Yeah.
I still love the what was it, the party thing, and what was it, the Queen of Delights, and it's just like, oh, she has an undead. How creepy! Like,
We're
Cool.
like, I mean,
It's not
Varl
even
has a
canon.
friend. Varl
Like,
has a
that's-
friend now.
yeah, like, oh, she's married to an undead. Get with the club.
It's only the cool thing to do in Kintargo now.
Yeah.
It's the new craze. It's like they have like paparazzi, like the royals.
Who has?
Oh,
Mhm.
yeah, and like
Now all these
because it's
people
in
want to wed undead.
Yeah.
vogue, it's in vogue. Like do as the leader does. Like
Yeah.
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 Oh
the
no.
gentry class are
People
trying to
stop
show
saying-
off at fancy parties.
People
Yeah.
stop
Like,
saying
oh,
"till
this-
death do us part" when they renew their vows.
Yeah,
and
it's like,
they get like
oh.
animate dead scrolls.
Till our
No.
phylacteries cease. And that's just-
Do have more
Oh.
necromancers moved into Kintargo now that they're
Probably. Yeah, I mean, undead have rights. Well, I don't know if more necromancers would move in because the undead have rights. So
Mhm.
if they're complete controlling, they may not want to move in.
Yeah. I mean, just to be.
butterfly effect.
The-
Mhm. But
the-
probably more vampires moved in.
Oh, oh yeah, the vampire's like, yeah, it's our time now.
Mhm.
All right. I
No,
sort of
no,
found
it's thanks.
one of the pictures. Thank you again, Lord Arctic Frost. And undeads are second edition. Illithids are.
Illithids are pretty cool.
I mean, the second edition Mind Flayer trilogy is one of my favorite adventure things ever. Yeah, that was second edition. All right, so they're gonna show up. Let's see if I get this all right. On the screen is a picture of the chief diplomat of the Queen, Nereza Regalio. And she has come here to talk with you. And with her. Alright, so you've got Nereza, and then her bodyguard is actually a barbed devil named
Cool.
Go figure.
Terenzian, who is stoic and silent. She has a scribe who is named Ermelind. He's a dude with a beard. He's got like a smirk on his face. And then her apprentice is the beautiful blonde elf, Actinia Anadite.
Mm-hmm.
And they also have an assistant named Sable, Saybel.
Wow.
All right.
That's not how that was going to be spelled. Okay.
I have something written
But-
here. Taming the Wind. Oh, that's the book that Ash said. It's something about a stiff gallop.
It's a memoir.
I like to think it's actually a pop-up book, and I'm like, whoa.
Oh. So, they show up. They arrive on time early in the morning and take a few hours settling in. Nereza seeks you out to greet you. She leaves. Okay, so she says, on behalf of Cheliax and the House of Thrune, I thank you for joining me in these negotiations. I wish to assure you that my job is not to convince you to allow Kintargo to remain part of Cheliax. That tomb, as they say, is sealed. My job is to ensure that Kintargo's transition to a free city goes as smoothly as possible, and to resolve several outstanding details regarding the relationship between Cheliax and Kintargo. Perhaps after we've had time to wash and have a meal, we could begin our discussions. She stares
That
at
sounds great.
Oh. Pleasure's all ours. Well, if we're going to eat, we can eat in the Silver Raven's room. Follow us.
you. Alright. So you want to do anything special before you meet?
I mean, we've been here for a few days. I think we're all prepared.
Who's the head of their security, did you say? Or which one looks like it?
It's a
From the-
barbed devil.
I see.
His name is-
Can I just observe and do like an insight check to see if I can gain any information off how this ragtag group of individuals appears?
I'll appear a lot like a
Sense
ragtag group of
any
individuals.
Also, like, are they impressed by what we've done to this?
Okay, so you want to make an insight. So, alright. Which one? Nereza, the bodyguard Terenzian, the scribe Ermelind, the apprentice Actinia Anadite, or the assistant Sable?
Hmm.
If I have to only choose one, I don't know. What do we think? The bodyguard? How about the what's the head lady's name? Nereza?
Nereza.
Yeah. Let's do an insight check on Nereza. She's the one calling the shots here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and she has a full 2-page thing in the back.
Oh, I mean, she has art, so that always.
She's art. Just 2 pages of information.
Oh my god.
I have gotten a 15.
So, studying her using your insight. She's a scar that runs across her face that renders her both unmistakable and unforgettable. She wears her thick, dark hair pulled back as if to emphasize this mark. She dresses in the elegant finery affordable only for the very rich, favoring silk gowns with accents of gold and deep crimson that matches the rubies in her ears and around her wrist.
So she blends in with us?
Yeah.
Yeah, her light brown eyes, surrounded by dark lashes, gleam with intelligence and curiosity. There you go.
Cool.
She's also a 15th level bard.
Oh.
Oh.
Wow.
Impressive.
She clearly can cast spells. And she has a
Okay.
19 charisma.
Ah!
Okay.
Just by watching her move around, you can see she has a superior dexterity of 18.
Okay, I don't have that.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
take
but
out.
how much strength does she have?
Yeah.
She
Does
looks.
she
How
have
many
the-
magic items does she have? Does she have many?
All right, first
How
of all,
many ion stones
first
does she
of all-
have floating around her head?
Does she
She's-
have a magic shovel?
she's feeble. She has an 8 strength.
Oh,
I mean,
Oh,
Scanning her for magic items, you notice Some of these are Pathfinder.
We don't have enough time for that.
There's a magic chain shirt, a magic axiomatic short bow with 20 cold iron arrows,
Respect.
a masterwork cold iron light mace, a magic belt, a magic circlet, a magic cloak, and at least one potion, and a signet ring worth 250 gold, a bejeweled unholy symbol of Asmodeus worth 500 gold, ruby earrings worth 2,000 gold, and a bracelet worth 3,500 gold. Three
we
bottles
work
of
for
fine
initiative
wine
now?
worth 500 gold each. And jingling in
those
her
are-
pouch is a cool 17 platinum.
She's just like got three bottles of fine wine just strapped to her belt.
I mean,
they brought.
got a
Theo.
ice.
They brought another Theo. That's
brings
great,
the
you know?
party
Like,
clearly.
I brought.
so-
I brought
She
my
is a
wine
bard.
too. I brought my.
She
Yeah.
heard the
It's
bar was
true.
on hard times.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring my
Brought
own.
my own. Yeah.
Well, at least better impression than Shenson. So good job.
Hey,
This
hey,
is true.
can I take out one of my daggers and like tauntingly draw the scar over my eye with my 20 dex
Oh my,
and be like, "Hey, Nerissa, where'd you get that at?"
the origin of the scar. Well, first of all, that's really not cool, and they're really not happy about that. Let's see.
What the question or the drawing of the face scar thing?
He's making fun of her scar.
I'm
Is he?
asking a question.
Yeah, just
Oh, I
asking.
thought it
What's
was
the
innocent.
story behind this?
Hold on.
Yeah.
Face paint combined with light small talk. I
If
mean,
you had 20 dex, maybe you would have avoided that blow. But unfortunately, with your 19, it looks like you caught something across the eye there. That's all that I'm saying. Won't mean anything by it.
Okay.
what are these abstract numbers you speak of?
She explains. Here we go. I had to wade through a few paragraphs here. Nerissa trained to be an ambassador. She did well in her studies, but found the role of negotiator more appealing. After several years, during which her reputation improved, Nerissa was sent to oversee negotiations between an outpost and a flock of Strix, the bird people. The mission ended in disaster, for while Nerissa had studied the Strix, she lacked a robust understanding of Strix culture. And the talks went poorly. The final meeting erupted into violence, culminating in the deaths of a Hell Knight Merelictor and almost all of the Strix. She returned to the city of Igorian in disgrace, and she was tortured for her failure, languishing in a dungeon for weeks. Yet she was not allowed to die. In time, she emerged pale and trembling. At this point, she's like looking out a window, and like the shades are going across her face as she tells the story. She doesn't even know you're there.
A little rehearsed, but I mean,
I
she's
emerged pale and trembling, my face bearing my signature scar, but with my mind and resolve sharpened. Unlike others who had been so punished, I did not fall into depression. I did not hide my face or seek expensive healing to remove the brand. Instead, I embraced the hard edge the mark gave me. In the decades since the disaster with the Strix, I've rebuilt my reputation and risen to the unquestionable top of my profession, where I directly serve the throne of Cheliax.
Okay.
Cool story.
All I can say, Nerissa, is that I hope you're up on your Silver Raven culture, because if this thing goes south, you're getting a lot more than a scar.
Why are you encouraging her to be a harder haggler?
She's got bottles of wine on her. I figured she...
It's like, gotta loot the wine.
She gives you a
Yeah.
terse smile. Ermelin, the dude with the beard, the scribe, jerks his thumb and ashes and says, "Is she part of the negotiations? Because I'm not impressed."
Yes, I mean she
She's
has her charms, but she
You
is
did
not
ask
that.
to meet with all of the Silver Ravens.
Each of us brings a unique vision to Kintargo.
The elf Athtinia Anodite says, "Why don't we go and prepare for the negotiations?" And she like ushers her team out of there.
Okay. Team huddle. Do we want to?
Yes, we want the wine.
Actively. No. Do we want to actively insult them at every turn? Just wondering if that's a good idea.
Just keep them on
I
their
mean,
toes.
They seem nicer than Shinsen, so I feel like constant insults are unnecessary, perhaps.
It's a
I would
low
agree.
bar, but okay.
It is a low bar,
guess.
but I guess
I mean,
and I didn't expect Kiliax to beat it, but they did somehow. So
we do have to get through. I mean, if I'm reading the situation correctly, we do need to establish trade with Chiliax, don't we?
yes,
I mean,
Or at least
boundaries. In
we
trade.
are. Yeah, we are their neighbor, whether we like it or not.
Well, we'll just play bad guard, good guard, and I'll be the bad guard. That's all.
Okay. Does that work with negotiations or
I don't
only
think that's how
interrogations?
negotiations
Oh,
work.
I don't
not-
know. It
This
just
isn't
seems
an
like a fun idea.
interrogation. Negotiations usually you try to be on the same side,
Oh,
Try to meet a
middle ground.
It's not a
Yeah.
friendship, an accord.
You want to make the bad guard seem like the good guard. Always.
All right.
Good
So
guards.
the negotiating with Nariza. It is an entire mini game involving skill checks.
Oh
And we're
boy.
starting low.
Each
Uh,
so
and we
Uh-oh.
get disadvantage for our
Oh no!
interactions.
Oh no! Our
so basically there's going to be 5 meetings over the course of 3 days.
okay.
Boy.
And each
Okay.
meeting will
Oh,
involve
God.
3 skill checks. One of you will have to make a deception, one will have to make a diplomacy, and one will have to make an intimidate.
Okay.
Succeeding gives you a negotiation point.
Mm,
The total number determines how many concessions you get from them.
nice.
Cool.
Each negotiation will take 2 to 3 hours. So, this will also your negotiation points will also affect your influence in Kintargo.
Oh,
If you fail these checks, that means
Oh,
that there's
boy.
more people kind of sympathetic to Cheliax in the city.
we don't want that.
You're just like, what kind of
No.
people are leading us?
Deception. Deception.
So are people
Do
gonna have
persuasion?
to? I can do. I got a +6 to persuasion.
Oh, I have a +4.
15.
Wait a minute, our Lord Mayor.
It's a plus. And you know what? Yeah, I'm proficient.
What's
And
your
that's-
intimidation though?
0. I have 0
Oh.
charisma.
All right. What was it? Deception.
I mean, our bard.
Oh, technically, hold on. I've put
Do we have to switch?
points in. I actually do have 6. I have 6 because we got points to put in something, and I put them in persuasion every time. So,
Right.
and I'm proficient, so
So-
it's 4 plus. Yeah, so 6. I have 6 persuasion.
So, yeah. So
Not as bad as I thought.
holders. So we're same baseline. So either of us could do it.
Yeah.
And but I also. I mean, we have a bard. So
Yes.
I'm just wondering what Fio's stats are
15.
across all
15
of
per.
those.
Oh, so what was it?
Plus
It's
15?
persuasion,
Yeah.
deception, and intimidation.
What was the second one? Deception. 10 and 10. 15.
I
10.
think you should
I
do our
think
intimidation.
Theo is our. I think Theo is our. Wait, do we have to? Can we
Do we
not
have to
let Theo
change
do all?
people? Do we
How
have to
does this
swap
work?
people for each check, or can one person do all the checks?
How many things have we got?
All right, let me
So
go.
I know sometimes they make you like not
Right.
use the same check.
Yeah,
in
I can be
row or
like a ringer if
something.
we need them.
Yeah,
My
Ringer, I mean,
deception's a 10 as
you could
well,
be the
so me and
captain.
Theo
really.
should-
Your
Yeah.
deception's a 10. Nice.
Yeah,
So Bashes-
I intend on helping everyone.
I think that one person can do them all, but I'm going to read you a
Okay.
bunch of stuff here just to make sure.
Oh,
Okay.
Negotiations with Nariza. When the time to begin negotiations with Nariza starts on the afternoon of the first day, she and her entourage sit along the south side of the table in area A22. I can tell you about that room. Let's see, A22. It's the inn's large conference room, features a banquet table, comfortable chairs, and sideboards for serving food and drink. Potted plants add to the room's comfortable ambiance. So her Barb Devil bodyguard remains standing near the southern fireplace in this room, and you are expected to sit on the north side of the room. The Chelish government, being the instigator of this diplomatic negotiation, has 5 issues concerning which it seeks to reach an accord with you. and thus with Kintargo and all of Ravenel.
Okay.
Alright. The issues up for negotiation are detailed below. When she presents an issue, you have a choice. You can agree and automatically... Ooh, I won't say that part. So, when she presents an issue, you can just agree with it. Or you can negotiate. You can do this by attempting up to 3 skill checks. I can tell you, every single one, there are 3 things to be gained. One of each. One persuasion, one intimidate, and one of the other one. Each successful skill check grants you a 1 negotiation point for that issue. The total number of negotiation points you earn determines how many concessions you get from Cheliax, as well as... Okay.
Gotta get all the concessions.
Let's get it. Let's
get the best deal.
Of course, we're gonna negotiate with everything.
Tell her we want the wine too.
We're gonna be like, yes.
No, we've got wine.
More wine. Always.
So let's see. Yeah, it looks
Chilaxian wine even good.
Sure. It's like Castlevania-y. It's probably very good.
Oh, did she find it in the wall?
Devilishly
Yeah, the wall chicken's
delicious.
great. Delicacy. It's gotta sit there for like weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Aged
hey,
meat.
Jeanette.
Hey.
Lord Arctic Frost, this is going to be, or really bad. It'll probably be good. I don't know. We'll see.
We did pretty good at that skill check.
So
didn't we?
bad it's good.
Mhm.
Success.
Taste the flavor of bad in my mouth
All
right
right.
now.
So, they're sitting at the south end of the table. You sit at the north
We'll
end.
We'll sit at the north end.
Day 1. You hear the sounds of scribbling and the jingling of ice in pitchers. Crisp, refreshing
Yeah,
water.
ice.
Paperwork.
Documency.
Tense staring. So, issue 1. Trade agreements. Kintargo is not a major exporter to Cheliax, but the goods it does export tend to be luxuries. The silver salmon of the Ulugulus River are among the tastiest of their kind. Other exports are equally valued. Salt, silver, and granite, either for their intrinsic value, silver, or for their value as trade goods. Kintargan salt is much sought after by gourmets throughout the inner sea. Everybody's boxes just switched for some reason.
Oh no, sorry, my thing.
Alright.
Drop me for a second.
That's okay. While Ravenel's granite quarries produce beautiful silver-flecked stone that is valued in Cheliax and beyond. Nereza wants to see that the price of the salmon, salt, granite, and silver produced and exported is locked to a set price. The price she offers is comparable to the price Kintargo currently receives within Cheliax, but it's much less than the amount these goods could command on the open market.
Oh yeah,
Further-
inflation, all that stuff.
I mean, I'll...
Further, she seeks to ensure that a minimum of 70% of these exports are promised to Cheliax. Do you agree? You just want to agree?
No.
You just want to agree?
They have to pay
No.
for it. If they want it, they have
They
to
gotta pay for it. I mean, there's other places that want these goods.
I mean, it's
We know the Queen of Delights, and these are luxury items.
yes. I mean,
Yeah. We've got connections.
I know. We know people.
Trying to make Kintargo great again here. I mean,
Oh, no.
No.
All right.
Cheliax is going to pay for a wall.
Cheliax is just gonna wall us
Oh,
up.
no.
It's like, no, these people. No.
All right, so
So you
What
have
do we-
3 checks to make to try to get concessions.
all right, let's make some
I guess
checks.
anybody can do it. Like one, I don't see why they couldn't.
Theo.
All right. Yes, I'll make the perception. Just like, well, as much as I'd like to keep those.
The checks are deception, persuasion, and intimidation. You get one of each.
Let's start off strong. Let's go with the persuasion. It's like, well, you're just going to have to compete on the open market for it. I mean, it's worth it, and it should be paid for like it's worth it.
All right.
Holy
What'd you get?
26.
Oh, you have gained 1 negotiation point. Nereza agrees to a 50% minimum on exports.
I will say that since I'm trained in deception, the lowest that I can roll on that skill check is a 10, which means I'm an automatic 20.
Oh,
I'd say that's a. Well.
Do you really
I mean,
want me
that-
to talk?
I think maybe.
Well, yes. I mean, yes. When it comes to deception, I think you should, because aren't you our spy master anyway?
Yeah, you
Like,
are
You're
a
a spy master.
So
So you could like be saying, "Oh, we've got great deals lined up with, I don't know, Chult or something for our stuff." I don't know.
Deception. Oh, these goods prices could drop at any time to rock bottom. Why would you want to set a fixed price on such things? Oh, and that 20, so that's a 30. I wasted
boy.
that.
You gain a negotiation point. Nerissa agrees to yearly renewals of the price lock, allowing Ravenel representatives to renegotiate the price that Cheliax pays. There's one
Nice.
more.
Yeah, the rest is all for you.
Yes.
Okay. This is the intimidation. Well.
Yep.
And of course, this will be relying on how well Chiliax maintains this relationship, because we could always renegotiate if you all don't behave and be good customers for us.
I help. I do the dagger across the eye.
Not cool.
29.
oh my gosh.
She thinks back to her time being tortured for her failure. And you gain the third negotiation point, which means that Nerissa agrees to a 30% minimum on exports. Since you have secured this, what this means is that Cheliax's influence over the Red Roof District and Ulubulus Harbor is weak in the city of Kintargo.
Bring in the money.
After a tense 3 hours of talking.
Can I suggest that we celebrate the initial victory? Well, not victory, but conclusion of
Conclusion,
negotiations with sharing some of her wine.
Yes, let's get.
Or 500 gold wine.
500 gold means nothing to us.
Yeah, it's
I don't know.
just a little wine.
Make some persuasion to see if you
Persuasion?
can convince her.
Okay, great.
500 gold.
How about a 15?
No, you're the one who made fun of her scar.
Oh,
Oh.
Just perhaps,
boo.
perhaps on another day. All right.
Fine.
So
Go
that
back to reading my pop-up book.
so that is the 3 hour meeting. Now it's around dinner time. Do you want to do anything special until the next day?
Yeah, I just like want to patrol with my guards.
Mm-hmm.
I
I
wanna
make
keep
sure
an
my
eye
undead
on-
gets some exercise. We all take a walk around, on the outside.
I want to spy on them.
Oh, great. Uh-huh. So what do you
I want to wait for an opportune time, and I want to use my ability to shapeshift into, like, not the head chef, maybe like one of the like head, like serving staff or whatever, and like sort of go to their room and knock on the door and be like, "Oh, I'm just here for a courtesy check to see if you need anything," as I like sort of listen to conversation.
listen to conversation?
How mad are they about these negotiations first day?
I suppose you would overhear. Oh, all right. Okay. First, I guess just make a perception. Yeah.
Perception.
Yeah.
16.
All right. As you open the door, you hear a little bit of talking, and Nerissa is whispering to Athtinia Anodite. She wants Athtinia to go propose something to the group. Some kind of test. But then, once you open the door, they see, No, everything's fine. I couldn't find her picture online, but that's Athenia Anodite.
Oh, this is the
Oh.
elf. Yeah.
Yes.
So
She looks like a
she's-
Bond girl.
She's the one
Mhm.
suggesting
She
that
does.
the test is to be proposed to the group.
Yeah, Athenia Anodite has been given a mission to go propose something to the group.
Oh, she's been given the mission to propose it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I don't hear about any
I'm
more
sorry, I'm
about
already
details. All right.
What's your?
All right.
I casually leave, and then I cast invisibility and hang out by the door, listening through the door to see if I catch any more details.
Okay. The door. All right. I should note something. The door is guarded by the barbed devil.
Oh,
So you were shapeshifted, so you're fine.
yeah.
But you might, before you do the invisibility,
Well,
you might wonder.
yeah,
you might
I
be
wouldn't
able to
cast
see
invisibility in
invisible.
front of him
Yeah.
anyways, so yeah, no, okay. Fair enough. I suppose I won't get any more details. All right. I'll let the rest of them know that a test is to be proposed.
Ooh, a test. I wonder what it could be.
She doesn't approach you until an hour after midnight.
Oh.
What?
It's an hour after midnight. It can't be good.
You're
Ooh.
all. aren't
My
you
mother
all-
Mark-
always said nothing good happens after midnight.
More curious about this.
I guess I'll randomly
Hmm.
roll to see who she's going to approach. Knock on your door an hour after midnight.
Taming the Wind Part 2.
Of course, it's Essie. Why? Essie,
Oh my gosh.
in your room. A soft
Yes.
knock is at your door.
One moment, Varl.
Oh no, Varl! No, not again!
Oh,
Get up
yuck.
and I answer the door. I've got like, a little robe on.
Does the
Hello.
robe have skulls on it?
Oh, 100%. It's like a green robe. It's like black lace trim and black skulls all over it.
Oh, I thought you meant literal skulls, like that. What was that nasty dress with the bones?
Hey, those were just two of my skeletons, like,
Oh,
up in there so that I can animate them if I needed to and have enemies
That's
or have
awesome.
allies.
like it's an hour after midnight. How long? What has been going on in that room?
I
No, it's just a, just a
feel
normal-
still up. I mean, that's why I feel it's just.
A late night embalming.
I mean, needs to happen periodically. A regular schedule.
She asks, she says, she knocks gently on your door
Uh-huh.
and asks if she can meet with everybody at once, as she has something important to say.
Why don't you just say it? It's awful late.
It's just between us. It's very important.
I just give a long sigh. And I want to insight check her to see what her demeanor is. If she's putting on like a front or if she actually thinks this is important. Oh, that's a 2. I read nothing. I'll go. Alright, but it'll take a few minutes. I'm sure Rawl is probably sleeping. And I put my little skull slippers on. They're like regular slippers, but instead of like like a dog head in the front or a panda or something, it's a skull. And I just shuffle down. I wake everybody up. Like, everyone, Athenia wants to speak with us.
I didn't realize you all were still up.
Clump,
I'm
clump,
not.
clump.
I am now.
Opening the door.
Oh, you
I
missed
was
some good.
about to go
good
to bed.
partying. Bart's quite good. But what does she want?
Is that embalming fluid I smell?
Yes, it is embalming fluid.
Oh.
Okay.
I was spending some time with Varl.
Okay, we're all here. Pretty elf. What is it?
So,
Yes.
are you meeting in one of your rooms? or-
Let's do my room. Oh, Varl can be there too.
Isn't there like a billion zombies in there?
Oh, everybody put their clothes back on.
Yikes. All right.
Wait, you were gonna come with your clothes off in the first place?
I meant
Yeah,
the
like
undead.
she walks into the room and it's just like
Ah.
like just undead around the perimeter, and then Varl's like laying on the bed.
She says, I understand you have a great deal at stake in these negotiations. We all do, including individuals not present at the negotiations. There are interested parties in the city of Igorian who have strong reasons for wishing Kintargo to remain part of Cheliax. If you're willing to listen to their offer, you may find it in your best interest to concede all future negotiation points to Nereza.
All right, let's.
I'll hear it, but we do have to keep in mind every individual in Cantargo, as this affects them as well.
Yes, I'd like to know a deal so good that we would let go of Kintargo.
She proceeds to offer each of you a number of rewards that are tailored to appeal to each PC, worth around 40,000 gold per character. So she's got to offer you things that. Jeez, who do I do first? What the heck would Ashes want?
We've got a lot of those
booze.
Of wine.
40,000 gold.
What's 40,000 divided by 500?
They could offer you
Hold on.
ownership of a winery.
Oh, I know. I 100% feel probably owns a winery.
Yeah.
At least by now.
Well, this is for Ashes.
Ashes, do you want a winery?
Raw. They could give you your own custom Hell Knight company.
I was already planning to do that.
Complete. They'll pay for the fortress.
We have
a really good fortress in Kintargo. It's just waiting to be renovated.
Not even being used right now.
Yeah, like literally we have it. And I think there's this great like ghost demon thing in the bottom basement or something. That's great. Or did we kill that? I can't remember. I thought we ran away.
We've also got the ruins of a fortress that used to sit on a pass nearby.
Yeah, we'll rebuild that.
Theo, they can offer you a headlining deal, and you could tour all of Cheliax as a headlining performer. Guaranteed 4-year deal, kind of like a Vegas residentship.
Oh no, those are like retirement gifts.
I know, that's like I think Theo gives her a look like she takes her circlet off and she does like a little bit of like just like polishing, like, well, I could do that whenever I want.
And
then
Essie.
No, I think I'm good.
The mayor.
All the zombies lean in a little bit.
They could give you access to the graveyard of Igorian and allow you to raise all of the undead as your own. All of the unmarked graves that nobody knows.
How do you do that in Kintargo? Also, that there has to be consensual, so it would take a while to ask everybody.
A pile of magic items to equip your undead army.
I look at the iron stones floating around.
Everybody just looks around at these like undead. It's like, well, I mean, they're already most of the way there.
I only have so many spell slots with which to maintain undead.
All right.
But I'm a consensualist necromancer, so I really wouldn't just go to every grave. You have to ask first. It's only polite. I mean, undead have rights too, you know. At least in Cantargo they do.
So she says she's waiting for your answer if you're going to accept.
I think Theo just laughs really hard. Like that anime, like evil anime woman laughs. Like, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's like, no. No, I'm sorry, that. When do we get the real offers?
I just give a deadpan stare.
Sounds
I'll
like
just give a subtle shake of the head.
All right, it looks like you've refused her offer outright. So, Athtinia graciously bows her head and says that she understands your decision.
Yes, people of Kintargo, come first.
She apologizes for disturbing you at this late hour and leaves.
Well, I could have used a good joke before I went to bed. That hit the spot.
If she would have just brought the wine with her, it would have been maybe more enticing.
Assuming I can't tour on my own, who do you think I am?
And then we just, we could always expand eventually.
We don't need their help in negotiating with other countries.
No.
Well,
Seem to be doing
remember,
pretty all right so far.
this was a test anyway.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't know that unless Ashes share that information.
Ashes shared it, I think. Yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
then
Yes. Perhaps
yeah.
they're seeing how dedicated we are to our resolve in these negotiations.
Apparently, I think we are not very dedicated by those offers.
Theo and Rawl, you can make a history check or something. You might realize.
history, you say?
Can I make
History
a
check.
Is it for nobles? Or
Yeah.
I'll make a history check too.
Yep.
That's one of my few skills. I'm
13.
What discrimination?
Whoa, I got something. I got a high roll.
27.
Okay.
Yeah, history check. I got
Rawl and Essie, you
17.
recall an obscure Chelish negotiation tactic called testing the waters. This tactic involves what appears to be a third party making an offer to one side without expecting the offer to actually be taken. Testing the waters allows the negotiator to measure the depth and passion of the other side's convictions, allowing them to tailor her arguments based on this extra information.
Laughter and deadpan stares. Yes. Tailor that.
All right. Do you get anything else special that night before day 2, which will have 2 separate rounds of negotiations?
Should we try to test their waters back to them? Like,
Yeah, let's test.
can we get
Oh,
like
yes.
Varl
Yeah.
to knock on their door?
Yeah.
Oh.
What's it just
Yeah.
a bunch
Like,
of
he's got-
flashcards?
No, it's a bunch of flashcards like in that movie Love Actually.
Yes. Yes. Do you want?
Wow.
Yes.
Circle yes or no.
Do you like me? To tick box if here. Do you like undead?
This is a survey. Please check boxes.
Please
Theo-
rate Cantargo from 1 to 5.
Theo just says "Love Theo" like it's an autograph or something like that. It's like a giant autograph. It's like, oh.
Do you really
This is
do
gonna
that?
be- Yes.
No, maybe not tonight.
Well,
No.
maybe not. I don't know. We should let them know we're on to them though.
Oh
Mhm.
no. This is more fun this way. They don't think.
Yeah, that way I can keep going back as a servant. And
Mm.
who's to suspect anything?
No, just I mean, let them know that we recognize their tactic. You know,
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
not that we're like, oh, we knew you were doing that because we have a shapeshifter on our team. Nah,
No.
not that bold.
You know, I could almost use the DCs they have in here.
Uh-oh.
Except for the last 2 are really high. Because Pathfinder is
5e
higher.
versus Pathfinder
Yeah.
DCs.
Yeah.
All right. Ready for day 2, morning time?
Sure. We all get a good night's sleep.
Some of us do.
Pitchers of water, sunlight shining through the room. Okay, so this the issue number 2, repairing Menador Keep. That would be the keep that you blew up.
Yes.
Allegedly.
Does anybody know who did this?
The guy, the Thrune guy riding the wyvern, got away. So
Oh, okay.
Oh, he saw all the maids, didn't
It's
he?
just
Damn
his
those
word versus
maids.
ours.
But that's true. He didn't.
No.
He just saw a bunch of maids.
And we stonewall this.
you
I mean,
had
we
a
can just-
horde of undead with you too. So
Undead maids.
Kinda,
Yeah, who knows where this undead could have come from?
They
Yeah,
have
I mean,
Cantargo's
it could have been
full of
an
Cantargo.
enterprising necromancer who. I mean, it could have been.
Yeah.
Necromancer cleaning service. It's actually
Everybody
a really
has
good idea.
undead maids. right?
Tireless cleaning.
You left calling cards from the Silver Raven.
Yeah. Literally, our names are on
I
them.
think
All
honestly,
right.
I think Theo
happen.
Theo might have been shitty and said something. I think maybe.
Probably.
I
We
recall.
probably did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Silver
All right,
Ravens.
okay. It was us. Fine. Whatever.
No. Negotiation tactic. We don't accept
Yeah.
anything.
Oh, it's like
Yeah, we don't. Who?
what Menador Keep?
Oh, yes, I
Okay.
heard that
No.
place exploded.
We don't accept it was us, but there's a 90% chance
Yeah.
it was.
We hear there's a shadow dragon around those parts. Best to be wary.
Oh, whoa, intimidation check.
Oh
Raw.
shit.
So, here we go. Cheliax wants Menador Gap to be opened once again to to re-establish the land route between the Heartlands and Ravenel for the purposes of trade and travel. Nereza seeks a pledge from you that neither you nor agents of Ravenel will interfere in this rebuilding, and also that Menador Keep will remain under Chelish rule.
I don't.
Finally,
No.
she seeks some reparation for the damage done there, and asks Kintargo to help pay for the expensive repairs.
We
Doesn't
have
Menador,
money.
Menador Keep, does it traditionally exist on Ravenel lands? I mean, do we have... I mean, it's part of Ravenel, or if it extends to that, it's ours. I mean, we'll open it for trade negotiations.
Yeah, but we are going to be occupying that
She
keep.
says, well, Menador Keep was ours, and you, dressed as maids, blew it up.
Someone.
Well, Kintargo was yours as well.
Whoa.
Well, then it wasn't a very good keep, was it then?
If a bunch of maids got in and destroyed the place, I mean, any repairman could have done a worse number on it.
It was like level 2 or 3 maids or something at that point too, wasn't it? I mean,
We
come
were
on.
not that high a level.
Hi, Tale of Two Wolves. Thank you for the follow. You know, it was the holidays, so. But now we're back. We couldn't play last
So-
week. 2 people couldn't make it, but we're rolling along here.
All right, we have to claim this keep. This is ours now. They can't take this from us.
All right.
I mean, if we're going to negotiate 2 of these points, we might
Can we-
as well negotiate them all
If,
anyway.
if
so-
Thrall brings
Didn't
up
we
the
bring
dragon,
Rex?
can
Yeah, well, that's
can't-
an intimidation thing.
you get advantage for that? It's like, yeah, there's this dragon that we control. We can be nice with this dragon.
All right.
They can't build a keep when the dragon's lighting shit on fire.
The one dude is having a hard time swallowing all of your banter. The guy with the beard.
Mm-hmm.
Uh huh.
Is that the scribe?
Yeah.
That dude's got an attitude.
He doesn't have shorthand for
Okay.
puns.
There's a picture
All
of
right.
him.
All right, Rex.
He's got.
Rex.
He looks like Jesus.
No,
Rex, if there's a fight,
Ah.
you go after him.
he looks like he belongs in Castlevania.
Does.
Yeah. It's like one of the Belmonts.
I think.
Yeah.
So, Ermelin says
Or Melinda
you
Belmont.
were really dressed as maids and you blew up the keep, and now you blew it.
All
We
we
all
know
know
is a
you
good-
blew it up, and now you're saying you don't want to pay for it.
Wait, this sounds like a time for a
We'll pay
deception
for the
check.
restorations, but we'll be
Yeah, deception check to, first of all,
I mean,
Yeah,
like, say,
deception
those-
check ashes.
Yeah.
First of
go
all,
Ashes.
Like who said
There's-
that?
there's
that
no
guy who
proof.
the guy who failed to hold
Oh,
the keep, you put him in a torture box as well?
Also, the
think-
coward.
I mean, wouldn't they have been really embarrassed that a group of maids managed to overthrow it? Of course they'd try to blame us.
Also, I
Cleaning
recall
company
that.
destroyed your keep.
I also recall the commander ran away. Oh.
Yeah, and Annie's a Thrune, right? Which
Abandoned his post.
not the most trustworthy news source, right? 22.
All right. Nereza sighs and pardons Kintargo from any financial obligation. Cheliax will pay for the repairs. That is 1 negotiation point out of a possible 3.
They might not be building a wall, but they're building a keep.
That's our keep.
So
We didn't do anything
what's
on
I
the-
mean, we'll build
So,
it if
we're-
we get to keep it.
Well, hold on. Does it exist on?
Oh yeah. Whose side of the
On-
border?
Yeah, where does the border traditionally stop? I mean, do we have like Rexo Corva with
Rexus.
us?
Yeah,
yeah, we have him
we
with
definitely,
us.
yeah, we did
Yeah.
bring.
Brought him for like
Our scribe
so-
is better. Yeah, it's like you have.
Yeah,
What
our
does he
scribe is
say?
better. We just got 2 scribes.
Just snap our fingers and
They don't-
bring
they,
our
like,
bring
they
our
sti-
expert.
It's like they just like throughout the day they just like look at each other, just like scowl as they walk by. It's just like
Let me see if I have a Ravenel map.
I imagine like a montage sequence, like in Dodgeball, the movie. Only it's us versus the Cheliax, and we square off against one of the people.
yeah, we.
Now I'm just picturing all my undead and a bunch of dodgeball uniforms.
I mean that's
That's true.
Tad. Tad already has
Tad
his-
would love it.
Tad
would be all
wants his,
about it.
I'm pretty sure
Table
it
that
is.
for later.
It is in Ravenel.
Well then, yeah, that's
Oh,
our keep.
well then-
It's ours. Yeah.
yeah. Hold on.
It's just at the time. Oh, here's a Ravenel
Yeah.
map.
Well, you did own Cheliax, so
All right,
guess
let's-
what? That also is
Yeah, you
not.
did own
That, we
Ravenel.
consider Menador Gap a occupier's keep on Ravenel land.
Yeah.
Oh no, it is okay. If you the map's on the screen.
Okay.
If you look right down at the bottom, you'll see the Menador
Mm.
Keep and the Oak Rib Inn, which is where you're having these negotiations.
Uh-huh. It's
Menador
on our
Keep
side.
is right on the border. Like,
Okay.
right.
Then we
Oh.
deserve. That's
Half of it, at
That's hard to
least.
decide.
That's half. Yeah, it can't
Yeah.
be just a
It-
Chiliaxan thing. It's got to be a shared thing. Or
If it can't be all ours, it should be shared. We should try for all ours.
well, what we should do is reparations make 2 keeps, like Minas Tirith and Minas Morgul,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
at the end of the gap, rather than one thing.
Let's see what we get out of it.
Well, she's already
Yeah.
pardoning you from all financial obligations. So.
Cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, so
But-
if we decide to build 2 keeps, she'll just pay for them both. Then, right?
We'll
Well,
just we're gonna be asked to just build a keep right like
Just
feet
right
away
next
from
to
it. Like
it.
that's right.
2 feet to the left. Just keep.
It's like North and South Korea. There's just 2 dudes posted staring at them the entire time.
We have the honorary maid just stationed there. Just to,
Yeah, and
They're
then
outside.
whatever uniform
Oh,
dude has to stand there has to be a maid. Just
Oh wow!
out of
just
spite.
acknowledge
With
their
a shadow
terrible
dragon
deed.
flying around.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh god.
No,
We
this
are
will be like
monsters.
a tasteful, artful mural of like maids like pressing like a TNT detonator on,
Yeah.
like just on a wall somewhere.
Very
Right on our
Looney
side of the
Tunes type
border.
of fashion.
Uh-huh.
All right. The monument goes in
There's
between
like
the two
a
keeps.
statue of a cleaning service with a donkey pulling the wagon. And like a nifty slogan on the side.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah.
We should make our next roll.
There's 2
Our
more
next roll.
possible negotiation points to get.
We've earned three disadvantage against this.
I know, like we have.
No, I think it's reasonable for us to claim part of that gap.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So, and bring in the fact that there is a shadow dragon that is allied to Kintargo,
Yeah,
and
that's guarding our
that's
side
going to
of
be
the border.
patrolling that place. I mean, it's not like we don't have the military and magical force to back up that claim.
Mhm.
So that could be an
Let's-
intimidation tactic.
Yeah.
Roll it.
Give her a
Yeah.
roll. Go for a roll. You're in charge of the
You
military.
have a nat 20.
Do I get advantage for bringing in the shadow dragon to this intimidation check,
No, they have dragons.
Sean?
Oh no.
We can't hear you.
I can hear.
No, they have
Oh, okay.
they have dragons.
Oh.
Oh.
Boo.
What? Shadow dragons? Unlikely.
All right, Theo, get out the orb.
They have a
Yeah, like-
pact with Asmodeus, the ruler of hell. They can.
Yeah, but I'm saying in this area. All right, so
Ariza
I rolled.
says, just so you know, I could make your lives hell. And they all.
Ah.
Well done.
Ah.
High fives in the background.
Yeah, they're
One of
all-
the barb devils doing that. Oh, like that meme, like oh. Then he realizes his hands are stuck to his face.
Ah.
These are the barbs.
I rolled.
When they need a toothpick, they just take one of the barbs.
Oh.
I rolled a natural 5, so
Oh,
that's
no.
only going to be without any inspiration. Oh wait, no wait. I had a natural 20
Yeah, you
from,
had a nat 20.
from Lord Arthur Frost. I will use that if I can retroactively do it.
Yes. Suddenly, your pitcher of ice grows incredibly cold, and your mug
Refreshing.
Refreshed. Yes.
I'll just prestidigitate it to the whatever temperature I want. 'Cause that's fine.
Oh my God.
Lord Arctic Frost has chilled your mugs, and
Frosty mugs.
Tastes like victory.
So,
Hmm.
negotiation point number 2. Neriza agrees to allow a Ravenel representative to maintain a post in Menador Keep. So that's horrible.
So what?
If you want to have a maid in Menador Keep,
God.
so the
Yes.
so your region's interests can be represented,
Yes.
you can.
Yes.
Yes.
Question is, who's the maid gonna be?
Oh, we'll pick somebody appropriate.
We'll send-
Mandy.
Yeah, I was about to say
Mandy.
Mandy. It looks like Mandy. It's like send Mandy. It's like
Thank you. We have a very important post.
For
An
you, Vandy.
ambassadorial.
yeah.
It's win-win. She's out of the
Oh
city.
God.
That's
Oh,
so
And she wouldn't mind the
so
uniform.
good.
the high school girl with the retainer.
Oh, there'll be so many Hell Knights there for you.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
There'll
yes.
be so many Hell Knights.
Military man, Mandy.
Oh
Military
yeah.
man.
yeah, and you're gonna be like one of the only girls there. It's like
And you're gonna be wearing this
You might be the
uniform.
only girl there.
like
And look at this uniform, eh?
Oh wow.
And everyone there is just like, why is she here? It's mental torture.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you're gonna provide a note for her to get her out of school.
Yeah. No, we'll send
Yeah,
a tutor.
I mean,
we'll
as
send a
long-
tutor
you know,
there.
A personal, a
The
private
purpose
tutor.
of school is to get
Yeah.
you to where you need to be. I mean,
Yeah,
if,
this
That's
is where she.
true.
Well, what's
get
the
her on the
name of
career path early.
What's the
Mhm.
name of the head mistress of the school?
Oh, we
Lady Decora?
Yeah,
Was it?
decor. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I mean, she hasn't done a whole lot for us, so it's time for her to pay up.
We did like crash literally into her school.
I don't know if you can see her, but she's got those evil black eyes.
She's
Yeah.
cool. I
Perfect.
forgot she's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, she's cool.
She runs the school.
Well,
Too cool for school.
she's got to be a student
You probably have to make a negotiation roll to see if you can get the head mistress to let Vandy go.
Hey, a donation to the school. I mean,
Oh, that
A
would
donation that equals her tuition that you would have gotten.
yeah.
The school is also a thieves guild, so
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
probably money
On the
talk.
job. I mean, also
Vandy.
on the job training in.
Oh,
Isn't she-
and to mix it up, we can like send different girls from the school, but they're all dressed as maids. So,
This is
Yeah, it's a
There's
psych. It's
spy
like,
training in.
all
oh,
of
it's
the, all
like
of the
an on-site. Oh, it's
On-site.
foreign. It's foreign. What do you call
Uh-huh.
it?
foreign
What was
exchange.
that thing?
Yeah.
Foreign exchange. Yes.
Yeah.
There you go. It's a
Yeah.
foreign exchange
All-
program at
Yeah.
school.
all of the Cheliax creepers are gonna want to work at the minute. Oh no!
I mean, if they want to start another war, if they want to,
I mean,
Exactly.
It's like,
Exactly.
You
If
can't
they want
do
to
evils
start another
negating
war,
each
you
other
can't.
out.
I mean, that's a representative.
I don't know. It's a little bit of the spreading of Kintargo culture, though, too, right?
Yeah.
Before long,
this is
it's not on the border anymore.
yeah.
People just start accepting
All right,
themselves.
and
Revenue.
persuasion check. So Theo should probably do that.
All right, let's. Yeah, like well, of course that seems.
I mean, I could, but I think Theo's but
Like-
that's a better role.
feels like oh, of course that seems perfectly fine. We'd love to. 26 again.
Negotiation point number 3. Nariza agrees to allow Ravenel to maintain a number of troops at Menador Keep equal to the number of Chellish troops there, and agrees that management of the keep shall be a joint venture between the two regions.
This is what we want.
Win.
that's just only right.
Mm-hmm.
It's on
Plus,
the
we
board.
get a foreign exchange student spy program there.
Yeah,
What better place to learn how to spy and get your foreign exchange?
better spies. Yes, with the diplomatic immunity. That's the
Mhm.
best.
Isn't
Mhm.
Well-
Vandy-
while
isn't
Lady
Vandy's
Ju-
group already spy masters officially? Like when we
They're-
upgraded them?
Yeah, but we can get new recruits in from the school.
Yeah, I'm saying, yeah.
Yeah.
It's a spy
While
program.
Lady Decora's
It is.
gone, if you want somebody to like run the school for a while, I can think of maybe at least one candidate.
Mm.
All right, that's another successful negotiation. Then that took all morning. Now they're going to break for lunch, and then the afternoon they're going to discuss artistic and scholastic rights.
What's
well, we
for
already
lunch?
started
I
a
check,
foreign exchange program.
I check in with
Yes.
the halfling and the guards, and just making sure that lunch being provided is all good, and there's been no interference, etc., etc.
What's on the menu for lunch?
For lunch, I think I wrote down the food. Let's see.
And the food.
Menu: river fish, smoked meats, venison, potato dishes, bread and pastries. And don't forget that room service is free.
That's right.
I mean,
I order Narisa's bottle of wine to the room, please.
If they don't have, I doubt they would have any 500 gold bottles of wine.
Yeah, they were kind of on hard times when we got.
Whatever. We gave you like enough to keep your place running.
Did we
But
actually-
it's fine.
did we actually put booze in the portable hole?
I think we did. We did put booze in the portable
Okay,
hole,
let's-
so you have booze.
we have.
So
It's
are
just
you
not-
saying?
Nariza's booze.
Are you saying
Yeah.
you're all going to start drinking between these two?
Yeah.
No,
When does Theo not?
Essie's not imbibing.
yeah,
It's
We're all
what
still
powers
doesn't do
her.
that.
So wait, Ashes and Theo are.
Oh.
Yes.
I
Ashes,
pulled
let's
pulled
get
2 bottles of
wasted.
wine out of the hole. Out of the party hole.
The party hole.
All right. Let's get yes.
All right, both of you make Constitution saving throws. See if you get.
Oh, I'm not very good at this. Okay.
Let's make that thing where you stack all the glass together and pour the wine and just drink that entire
Oh.
tower. Drink the tower.
Is that a dex check?
Not-
Can we at least try to get the Chilaxians drunk? as well?
Yeah, it's like join us, Jen.
Well, that's part of the appeal. Chilaxians, look, we have a tower of wine.
Chillaxians. Chillax.
Yes.
Oh,
Cantargo,
that's so good.
Cantargo wine.
Oh.
Con save.
How can they say no to that?
Theo has 18.
Even the scribe's like, damn it.
Theo rolled an 18. This is the morning. This is
Oh.
about right. This is
Okay.
normal.
Oh, 16?
All
That's
right.
pretty good.
That's not bad. That's
All
a
right.
+1.
So Neriza with her scar, the bodyguard Terenzian, the scribe Ermelind, Athenia Anodite, and Sable.
Sable.
There's a picture of Sable also.
Sable.
This is
I don't
Doesn't
trust
have a last
Sable. Is anyone
name.
getting a
It's like-
bad feeling about
Yeah,
the
I'm getting-
character?
Sable's hot.
I mean,
It's
she's
alright.
hot.
Yeah.
It's just like, that's got femme fatale ninja all
Sable-
over it.
Hot
Sable-
assistant? Come
Sable,
on.
Sable, do you want to work for us? We're
I-
fun.
Oh,
We're fun, Sable.
wow.
Come on.
Oh.
Wow.
You want to
We're gonna poach their team.
Yes.
trying to
I was gonna offer to chat it up with Sable, but after,
Guys,
after that, I don't.
if you feel that you haven't gotten the best deal, just don't go back.
Don't
Like,
go
just
back.
mail
Don't
the
go back.
response, Work for us.
Wow.
We don't torture people.
Look how much fun we're having. This could be every
Woo!
day.
This
You'll-
could be
you'll-
every.
It gets
You
like
will have to have undead husbands. I'm afraid that's.
Mm.
It's not
Everybody
Okay.
gets an undead
Hey,
husband.
hey, or undead,
Wife.
significant
Whatever,
others,
whatever.
whatever
Yes.
you want.
Whatever.
Oh, check it out. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
So
Oh,
it
gosh.
turns
You're
out
already dead.
that Sable has worked for Neriza as an assistant for nearly a year and is very impressed with her skills. She seems to worship Neriza as a heroine
God, this
and
is...
always
this
jumps
is a
to
challenge.
get Neriza a drink or get her chair or aid her with something minor. But also, Sable has always wanted to meet a famous bard of Kintargo.
Oh my! Oh no! This is. Oh no! This
Theo is a
Yes.
famous singer
This is
from
gasoline.
Kintargo.
This is gasoline on a fire.
And she nervously asks for an autograph when she thinks Neriza isn't watching.
Oh, of course.
Okay.
Seal with a
Anything for a
kiss,
fan.
too.
Yes. Yes.
Really?
Oh,
Yes.
God.
Assistant.
What do you mean, kiss the paper?
Yeah, like a
Yes.
little bit.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Dick.
Oh,
Yes.
Back of the hand too, maybe.
Theo carries
Little
8 by
DNA
10s.
blood sample.
Carries
8 by 10s.
8 by 10s.
I mean, they just like covered, like copied of paintings and stuff like.
Are you a painting person? Just we should
Uh,
teach one of the skeletons how to paint.
I mean, if Sable's interested in like, a private performance, right, Theo? If she's thinking about, coming to
Yeah.
Kintargo,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
that
private.
sounds
I don't know.
perfect.
It's something that could be
Private
arranged, right?
Sable,
Yeah.
like,
VIP tickets.
Mm-hmm.
her eyes light up, but
Opera house.
Wow.
she's not sure if that would be appropriate.
Oh, it's.
No,
Yeah.
just
Oh, it's
you just gotta
perfectly
indulge
appropriate.
sometime. Appropriate is what we make it.
Yes. You don't become a famous bard without doing things that are appropriate.
Well, she's a fan, so she does indicate that, yeah, she would be.
Yeah. Just wait until afterwards.
But,
Yeah, after these boring negotiations
Yeah.
are over. We can come to the VIP party afterwards.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
let's see. Ermelind, the Jesus-looking bard.
Yeah, Castlevania man.
Is he a bard too? Are they all bards?
It's just like a
Bard party.
Well,
bard. Oh no.
Party.
it's a little.
Poor red mage.
I mean, it's Pathfinder where they have these NPC professions. So
Mhm.
technically, Ermelind is a male dilettante,
Ooh.
Cool.
and Sable is a court poet.
Oh,
Oh,
this is good.
Yeah.
Sable.
Tinia
Sable.
is a female diplomat.
Mm.
Okay. Cool.
Yes.
We're gonna hire her team. Her entire team
Yes.
will be ours.
Get it? At least Sable.
Sable. Sable's. Yeah. This is. I don't think. Gio does not want to part without Sable. At this point, like she's enjoying this too much.
And also, you notice as you eat, and they drink a little bit just to be polite, but they're not getting drunk. But they
Oh,
do
damn.
definitely try to get you guys to drink more. Like Ermelind slides Ashes another drink. Come on, drink it all in one gulp. I bet you can't. Maids
Well-
maids aren't known for drinking a lot.
It's a good thing we're not maids.
That's weird because I'm pretty sure you told us that you were
Well,
dressed up
I'm
like
pretty
maids
sure
when you
we
blew up
told
our
you
keep.
that.
No, there was
No,
some
we
maids who did that.
It's our keep now.
Yes.
Well,
Our keep.
Yeah,
Our keep
yeah,
between the
first
two
of
of
all.
us.
Second
Yeah.
of all, those were maids that may have looked very, very similar to us and just weren't.
You notice when
There
Ernor,
there was a group of pretenders running around Kentargo trying to impersonate us for a while.
Oh,
Maybe.
Oh,
That's
that's right.
right.
Maybe it was them.
And I'll
They
pull
were-
out the mask. We got this off of them afterwards.
Oh,
Perhaps they were
hmm.
trying to dupe you.
that's right. That was agents from Fire.
Mm-hmm.
I thought
Hey,
that
I'll
was-
I'll take
I
another
thought those-
drink. I'll take another drink if it's if Nerissa is buying. You know what I mean? If she wants to take one of those bottles of wine that she has on her out.
She
But
says
every day.
You are really interested in this wine, aren't you?
Yes.
Just saying.
Well, we are negotiating, so perhaps you can get the bottle of wine in exchange for something that we want.
It's probably
She
not worth
points
it.
out that each bottle is worth 500 gold. And later in the day, you're going to be talking about artistic and scholastic rights. She says to you, Ashes, I'll tell you what, I'll give you one of these bottles if you just agree to our requests with no negotiating.
What?
This
I
is
don't
gonna
even know what your
work.
requests are yet.
Well, let's get started then. I finished my lunch.
Yeah, I guess we're
Yeah.
gonna negotiate right here at lunch then.
All right, let's see.
Nerissa.
They're going
All right.
to go back into they want to go back in the negotiating room.
I mean, do they really want to go back? Yeah, fine. Let's do it.
Let's do this. Let's
All right,
negotiate.
Here we go. Artistic and scholastic
Oh, this
rights.
is yeah. He was very excited for this.
Negotiate, bro.
Yeah.
This is the arts.
Dude, you
I
don't
think-
know. I negotiate like no other.
We're talking
Yeah.
about scholastic and artistic applications.
How long do you want to
I'm
be
about
here?
to throw down.
Some
Go for days. Come on.
yeah. I was a noble. I got all A's in school.
Who owns the opera house? She owns the opera house, right?
All right.
We're tight with the school, okay?
Kintargo houses numerous performance halls, art objects, and historical
yes.
artifacts, as well as the collected treasures of noble families. Mementos of Cheliax's history reside within these museums and art houses, and in the Alabaster Academy. And House Thrune fears losing access to these treasures. Additionally, Nerissa wants to ensure that Alabaster Academy will not discriminate against Chelish citizens. Nerissa asks that anyone bearing a letter of introduction from House Thrune be granted unconditional access to these art houses and museums.
They can buy a ticket just
No,
like
yes.
everyone else.
This
Unconditional
this-
is
No.
unacceptable.
This unconditional access also applies in instances where the location in question is a private residence.
That's-
Furthermore,
Oh
That's trespassing.
no!
You just want to walk
I
into our
mean-
places and
I mean, they
take
can
our shit.
apply. They can apply like every other loving citizen of Kintargo.
furthermore,
They will not be discriminated, but they can't just walk in like they own the place.
Because they don't.
Furthermore, Nerissa
Oh, there's
asks
more.
that any items the government of Kintargo owns or controls not be sold or destroyed without first being offered to House Thrune. In
Oops.
the case of items to be sold, House Thrune agrees to pay a fair price if it exercises its right to buy them.
I know we've already destroyed.
We like I think
She
we like
holds
fla-
up a bottle of wine.
we flash. I think we flashed back to like after we got rid
took
of
over the we're
Yeah.
just smashing stained glass.
just like everything just thrown
Wait,
out the windows.
okay,
It's like
no, we don't have to say any of this.
no, we're not. No, we're just thinking it.
we
We're
just
Here's my
thinking
think it.
thinking, though. I think on the last point, we just, take the bottle of wine and offer that to them. That's a fair point, right? I mean, we could-
no,
They'll try to push
no,
how are they ever going to know whether we destroy something or not offer it?
Oh,
no.
when-
It's not
Right.
about
Or-
us destroying things. It's about the future.
it. Yes.
if they think they own these
Stop
things,
locking us into unconditional deals
why don't you just
For-
steal that at the end?
for your stupid alcohol.
Why are you buying
I
it?
can just give you 500.
Fine,
Buy
Rawl. I'll
some
pull
wine.
out the party hole then.
Good.
Good, it's
Go
noon.
crawl
We
into
need
your
more.
party hole.
So you all huddle up and debate, giving
Yes,
them
like
unlimited
raw
access to all of your art and stuff in exchange
Very
for a bottle of wine.
adamantly, like, shaking their fists at each other about wine.
We'll buy you. We'll get you Vire wine. That's
We'll
better.
get you a vineyard.
Who
Like
cares
we
if
have.
they walk into people's homes? I don't own one.
I own my home. I don't want them.
My family owns
We're
a
all just
home.
going apoplectic. Just like-
I don't want them walking like they own the opera house.
If they walk into people's homes, they can hole up in there. We might not know until we have an investigation.
So here's what we
Yes.
do. We take all of the art and we just stuff it in the Shenton's sewer, and they're not going to want to come visit anyways.
We put like the prized Sheliak's like historical things in the sewer and
Yeah.
like charge an admission fee to the insurance.
Yeah, exactly. And Shenton's very upset, and everybody wins. I don't
I mean,
see
if
the
they
problem.
really, if citizens of Chileas really want to see these artifacts, they can go to the museum and they can pay for it and see
Pay
it
the
like
entrance
everyone
fee like everyone else.
All right, fine. I guess I'll negotiate.
what?
All right, there are 3 negotiation points you can use.
Okay.
Whatever those 3 were: deception, persuasion.
What do you
intimidation.
think?
One of each.
Feels still really good. I would say
This
that.
first point, I think is okay. We can probably get away with losing this. I think if we work our way up. They're working their way up too.
I can try persuasion to be like, they can buy a ticket like everyone else. If they're really interested, they can buy the year-long pass for a lower discounted price, but
Spark inspiration, Tassie.
yay. Okay,
Yeah,
is it D10
one
now?
D10.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's like just background noise.
Excellent, excellent. 21.
Nereza agrees to guarantee visitors from Ravenel equal access to items of artistic and scholarly interest in Sheliax under the same terms,
Ooh.
provided that such visitors are accountable to Ravenel's government in the event that they cause damage or other problems.
So
Yeah.
Ermelin's like,
Sheliax.
Fair.
yeah, like say if you damage a painting or something.
Yes.
Mm.
Of course.
Well,
Same for
dressed
you.
as a maid and pretending to clean it, probably.
Also, I don't like the whole talk about having to offer it to Cheliax like unconditionally. I mean, why not? I mean, it's a free market, but we're a free market society. You know, if a nation outside of R2 is interested in buying it, they can buy it at auction or something like that if we decide to offer it up. I
Yeah.
just don't like it
Highest
locking it.
bidder wins.
Oh, that's a good idea, Raul. Let's auction
Yeah.
later.
So
What
We
was
can
that?
use the proceeds to fix up the opera house.
Which
I'm
was-
saying because like right now they want to like get like so that if ever something goes missing or gets sold, like either privately, I mean it can't be privately sold, anything that they deem as art in Cantargo to another place, they could arguably deem a lot of things as art, and then we would be forced to sell only to Cheliax.
I mean, yes. I mean, most of their
So-
art does have spikes on it. That's true.
So we can't like necessarily just allow that to happen, because what if we produce the art and then they argue
yes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
that? So I don't see that as being possible. They have to acknowledge
Intimidate
that.
him, Theo.
Or,
Yeah.
Or
Could I get a
Hurrah.
bardic inspiration? Because I'm not as good at this as you might think. Because it's character.
I add a little reverb to your voice. Like it's
Yeah.
a little bit of a.
So is that is that a D10?
That's a
Mhm.
D10.
All right.
Yeah, I got a lot. I got these.
Okay. So it is. I'm so sorry, team. I feel like I'm letting us down. I only got a 15 total.
That's
The D10 is
Not bad.
only.
Mm-mm.
Does anybody have anything to boost it, or?
I grab an ion stone
Just
from one of the
jam it in his
undead
head.
and I chuck it at his head. No, that's not gonna help.
Yeah, I gotta roll better.
That's fine. That's fine.
All right. So that's actually the first non.
We can gain this all back.
So that was the intimidation part. So we still have the deception part, which
Mhm.
Ashes should definitely do.
Yep. What is art? Like,
What is
So-
art?
I'm gonna check my character sheet for something. There's gotta be something here.
Stone of good luck. A.
I was gonna say for the deception part, I'd probably say something like, "Well, first of all, we never really wanted your wine. We only wanted to taste it so that I could tell you how bad it was, as compared to what's in our party hole. And secondly, I mean, the art's ours. It's in Cantargo, and you shouldn't really care about it anyways. And if you want to come see it, we're going to put it in our sewer, and you're going to go into our sewer to see where it is.
Ermeland, he's the scribe, so he's writing all this down. So he makes special effort to using calligraphy. Party hole. In the official record, the party
Yes.
hole. Got
Yes,
it.
make
It's
that-
its official
yes.
name.
Yes, make that in large.
Oh, is the
legible
scribe
text.
writing stuff down?
Oh,
I
yeah.
say,
Party hole with,
I
with
say,
2
oh,
X's.
you should write this down. I, the scribe writing this, am a real douche. I'm a complete a-hole, and I suck really bad because my attitude is shitty. Period.
He
Friends.
clearly he moves his pen, but you can clearly see it's not Aaron.
He's not writing.
But he's doing a bad job of pretending he got it all down.
He's just
Oh.
like staring. It's like,
Just like I thought. What a poor
Nice.
scribe. All right, well, I rolled a natural 1, but that's a 20.
Reliable talent. Yep.
You rolled a natural 1.
Yeah,
But
but
it's
it's a 20.
So it's a 20 because the
It's a
lowest he
20.
can roll is a 10, and then he adds
Oh.
his bonus.
So,
Jeez.
you
unholy.
do succeed overall.
Whew.
And Nereza agrees that visitors to collections must also secure public permission from property owners
Good.
to view pieces in private residences.
So the only thing we're not good at is selling. But we can't have them trespassing in whenever they want, so that's
No.
good.
That's fine. Yeah, stay.
Hmm.
So, yeah, that's it for. Oh, so, and the successes.
So, I mean, also, they don't know how much we've already sold and or destroyed. So.
Yeah, they don't know that we.
Yeah, we're gonna
Mostly
in order to sell
destroyed.
things, we're gonna go through Vire. Things are just gonna end up in Vire.
Oops,
Yeah.
how did that
Oh,
happen?
Nice.
We're gonna launder it.
So success.
Smuggling.
Black market our goods.
We Queen of
Well,
Queen
rather
of
than have
Values. Queen of Values can be very busy.
That's true.
Queen
Yeah.
of Values, Queen of Delights are gonna be that combined.
So Barzilai's influence over the Greens and Villegre are weak, and earlier you also got it. So Kintargo's influence over Old Kintargo is weak. So
Cool.
now a good portion of the city is definitely not at all pro Cheliax.
We've been working hard.
So that's it for day 2. Day 3
Day
we'll
two.
have 2 more sessions of negotiating.
All right. Are
Do
they
you want
gonna...
to do anything special on this night?
Do we want to send Teach
Do we wanna
Chilenga with some flashcards?
I feel like that.
Like a
yeah.
survey?
like we know we were testing the waters before. You know, here's our offer back. You know, and then or here's my offer back. I swear I'm an individual third party.
Can we just say we want the scribe in a maid costume in the morning?
Well, we're not gonna. To be honest.
No, we shouldn't do that.
Wow.
It should just be like a
You know,
survey. Like,
we
how do you
should-
think negotiations are going so far?
Yeah.
Please rate on a scale of 1 to 5.
Do you like?
We could do this as seriously. We could do this kind of semi-seriously. We could
Yeah.
ask them to literally say, okay, why don't you just join us in Cantargo? We'll give you all high
Oh, yeah.
entry level positions on our council. You will have amazing,
Yeah.
a lot of the traders
Let's try to poach Sable
have-
tonight.
have
you will
amazing.
have- Yeah. Yes.
No, we gotta go hard because we want them to. Let's poach almost all of them.
Yeah. Access.
Except for Douche Jesus.
Yeah, Ermeland.
the scribe, Rex.
But
Rex just does not
Sable
like-
and
Rex just does not like him. I agree
you
with
know.
him.
So you're gonna
And-
try to
and-
recruit them
Yeah.
and
Yes.
through a note.
Yeah.
through
Each one, right?
yeah.
Privately.
Oh, shapeshift. Ashes. Just shapeshift into a person, like a Ravenel guard, whatever. Something like that.
Well,
Or-
why don't
Send one
I
of the
I
undead.
shapeshift into
We can
into
send
the-
Horgus.
into one of the the serving staff again, and then I'll
Yeah.
present Ticho Mango as if I was
Yes.
asked to present this
Oh yes, we could do
person with
Yeah.
with its flashcards.
that. Okay.
So
Sure.
yeah, we'll have some flashcard offers for them to join us, and
Yes.
on a survey at the end. Like how did we do?
On a scale
gonna
of 1 to 5,
I'm
how
gonna put Sables on Theo's personal stationery.
Oh
go.
yeah, with tickets
Mm-hmm.
to
She won't.
like a
you know what?
season pass.
No, she won't need season pass. You'll have VIPs all the
Oh,
time.
VIP season pass.
Reserved. It's reserved seat.
Reserve box.
Reserve box. Wherever you want.
Mhm.
So All right, you're writing down on a piece of paper
Just flashcards.
flashcards. So
Yeah, 'cause
zombie's
the
gonna
undead
go
can't talk.
door to door,
Yeah.
hold up cards that say.
No, each zombie's gonna go to a different door, so they'll each have their own individual offer.
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right.
Well, that way they're all busy at the same time and they can't confer with each other.
So, all right. What's the offer for Nereza, the leader with the scar?
I don't know. Do we give her an offer? Maybe we should.
I think
We
so.
don't
I mean,
do torture.
she can't. I mean, if this negotiation keeps going back, I don't think she can go back home.
Like it's like
That too. Do you
don't
really
like-
want to get tortured again, or would you rather just send your missive and join
Oh,
us?
no.
Offer. Don't get tortured.
It's
We
okay.
notice it's going really badly for you.
like we actually
The
Targo
worst,
care.
the worst we'll do is what we're doing now, which is make fun of you. So just like it's
That's the
okay.
worst.
No, we will offer to stop making fun of you henceforth.
You're cool. You're a cool
And
bard.
you
Join
can
us,
be on
you'll
our
forever be
diplomatic council. You seem to be pretty. I mean,
Good.
you're dealing with pros, but you seem to be not bad at negotiating.
I mean, she
You've
hasn't-
got other foreign countries to deal with, and
Like,
you can give us valuable insight too.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that
We
you haven't
recognize-
broken down.
Yeah, we recognize you have a tough leader to represent, and you're just doing your job.
I mean,
How mad would Shelly X be if just none of their
other
none of their
people-
people
you
came
know what?
back?
You know what? This negotiator's good. She hasn't like broken down yet.
That's
It's been
true.
2 days trying to negotiate with us.
With us, that's a
All
good.
the shit we've been doing. It's like
Uh-huh.
this person has like nerves of steel.
Yeah, so we'll give equal position. She could be one of our top negotiators. Like a housing allowance. We've got some safe houses. We're not really using.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, there were some Thrun supporter like noble families that have
That's
probably
true
Yeah,
too.
they're out.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, that's. Yeah.
So how
plenty of
would
nice big houses
if she,
open.
Got houses.
how does she indicate to you like what the answer is? Does she
There's
just check
a
box?
check yes or no, and like a little survey underneath it for how did I do, and like a little 1 to 5.
All right. So
is not how
you want me to
this is
just give you
fucking
the
going.
answer for as we go? Just to-
Sure.
Sure.
So on that one, she checks no. But how did we do? She gives a 3.
That's pretty good.
So,
Which one was
Okay.
that?
That was
The
Proctorial
leader.
Redora.
Oh, the leader. Okay, we got. I
Yeah.
mean, we got days. We got days. So for this.
Yeah.
all right. So there's the bodyguard, Ermelin.
Oh,
We're
I'm
not,
not
trying to recruit the
offering-
bodyguard.
We
no.
got. We
We
got a
don't
lot of
want-
those. Like
Devil.
the defendables are gonna get mad if we do that.
Ermelin.
we don't want devils anyway.
We're not doing Ermeland or the Devil because
Yeah.
we
Oh.
decided we don't like them.
So
Oh, yeah.
then there's 2 left: Actinia, Anodite, and Sable.
Yeah.
So
Definitely Sable.
Sable.
Definitely
These
Sable.
Sable's ready to jump ship.
See,
right,
see your tickets, citizenship to Cantargo, a good solid job. We did lose. Oh God! As much as I hate to say this, you remember who was that poet that we had? That
The poison pen.
I think Poison Man's still
Oh yeah, so
around.
Markel Alorian. Yeah.
Hmm?
We have
I would
so many
want-
artists here.
If she wants to
Have
be a
fun.
poet, she can get an apprenticeship with a poet rather
Can
than
open doors.
be an
Can open
assistant.
doors.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You want the
We've
fast
got a
track?
great education
Publishing deal.
system.
Publishing
Hashtag-
deal.
Publishing
Guaranteed
deal.
publishing deal.
And of course, the VIP season pass tickets to
Mhm.
the Opera House
Mm-hmm.
to see Theo perform.
I'm sure the poison pen. He's trying to grow his little newsletter thing that he.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
He was
Taking on some junior writers, if you will.
Your writers, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, she's gonna jump
So
ship.
basically, what happens with that one is she looks at the card in the boxes, and she looks around. And
And
she just
Zombie shuffle.
she looks at the guard, Ashes
Uh-huh.
in disguise, and gives like a slight nod, but doesn't check
Excellent.
anything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that I
Does
mean
she
that's,
rate? Does she rate the
oh.
level of service?
No, she doesn't mark anything.
Oh, okay.
Nothing.
Okay.
she's too excited.
Tad's a little disheartened, but I give him a 5.
So it would seem that you have actually
You give him a 5.
got a defector,
Sable.
Sable.
Ooh.
and then you've got Actinia Anodite.
Yeah, yeah.
No, the Bond girl, right?
Yeah, she's the
Yeah.
apprentice.
Hmm.
We could offer her Narisa's job.
Let's see. By now, you might know a little.
Yeah.
She's
Bit more
quiet
about her.
and observant. She's here to
That's good.
watch and learn,
Cool.
and she deflects questions directed to her with a quiet reply. I am here to observe, not to take part in the negotiations.
Don't you get tired of observing? Wouldn't you rather? I mean, you're observing who is winning in the negotiations here, so maybe you
He's
should
cool.
join the winning side.
She is cool.
Yeah.
So on that paper, you're saying what? You're saying join the winning side?
Well, I mean, if she was observing, she can obviously see who's better at negotiating. Perhaps she should learn from the better negotiators and join us and be on our cabinet. And instead of being an apprentice, she could go full time. And, like citizenship, because that's always a good one when people are defecting. We don't torture.
Yeah, guaranteed citizenship, no torture.
We can give her museum pass too if she seemed interested in any of that stuff.
I feel like this one should come down to some kind of a check. Because, like, she might think you're testing her.
Mm-hmm.
And
We totally are.
She could sort of go...
We'll put it in parentheses, this is not a test.
Oh!
There we go.
What if I'm there and I try to give her like a little bit of a reassuring underlying sort of...
How are you going to do that? Point the water gun at her?
What if I let my ears go back to elf form briefly, and then they
Like
shift
that's
back?
right.
Like
Ooh.
I'm
She
almost
She might think that's a
revealing
test
myself
though because
a bit.
it's us.
Well, alright. So she
I'm almost giving myself away a bit to her.
Yeah.
kind of whispers, why would I leave my family? And what do I get
And
out of
I'm
it?
here.
They can
Bring
come
them.
too.
That's your family?
Not these people, but her actual family.
They can come
Oh, well,
too.
then you
Yeah.
can bring your family along.
Yeah.
I mean, Cantargo's an accepting place now.
And what do I get out of this? What's the point?
Why do you want to live where you are?
Access
That's
to
a very
power.
valid question,
Yeah.
actually.
I mean, you're setting the bar pretty low, I feel, you know?
She says quietly, well, I offer you 40,000 gold in goods and services. What are you offering me?
I mean, if you like the observing thing, you could go and observe at the School for Girls, where you can continue to learn and grow well beyond where you're at now. Your station is quite limitless there.
What's the name of the headmistress anyway?
She wants Mialari Doker.
Yeah.
She wants
Getting a connection with her would be
she,
worth 40,000.
She
That's
wants
true.
money.
Assistant headmistress?
She wants money and a nice house.
Cool.
That's easy enough.
That's easy, yeah.
Well, I think that's yeah. I don't
Yeah.
even have that, but you sure.
You
You haven't asked for one.
You haven't asked.
So somebody make a check to see if you convince her. I guess Ashes, you're there. So
Yeah, Ashes, you are
Yeah.
What is it?
she could go
Persuasion?
either way. I don't know.
Depends on how much money you actually intend to give her.
That's true.
That's the other thing is she doesn't even know if you're telling the truth or not.
Yeah.
Okay. No deception
super
check.
rich.
Persuasion. She can make an insight, but it wouldn't matter because I'm telling the truth.
I did.
You
And
believe you're
it's-
telling the truth.
It's a 16 persuasion.
That's pretty good.
That's pretty on it. Make a strong case.
Yeah, sounds like she's gonna do it.
Cool.
Now I'm worried that they bend it too easy.
Eh.
I don't know. I think them coming back with a 3 out of 5, then it's gonna look real bad on the negotiating.
Yeah, it's not gonna. This is a sinking
Teresa
ship.
might defect on the last day after all.
They're not
Yeah, this-
gonna. I mean, like, do it
Yeah.
now. It would just
Yeah,
It has to
they'll
be
wait.
at the end when
Has to be
everyone
at the end.
leaving.
show up in Cantargo, probably.
When they leave with our caravan and not theirs.
Yeah. Where did they go? I think I saw them left
Yeah.
with the
But
Silver
but
Ravens.
but with them on our side, like that weakens the negotiation
Yeah.
position.
It makes
they
us
have.
feel
Nice.
better, at least.
Yeah.
It probably lowers the DC.
Ooh.
Ooh, all right. There's one more. This is the last day of negotiations, right?
Second to last.
Okay,
Oh, but we have 2 more points to do.
Yeah.
that's what I mean. Okay, like I
But
gotta.
this is the last day.
Day
Okay.
2 is over. Day 3 begins with the final
Hell yeah.
2 issues to deal with.
Let's
Woo.
do this.
All right, ready for issue number 4?
Yes.
Bring it.
Military Alliance.
Oh, Raul, this is your.
Oh,
this is
yeah.
your-
Cheliax wants the right to summon Cantargan forces to its side in
Oh.
the event of a formal declaration of war against an enemy power.
What?
In exchange,
We're not a protectorate.
Cheliax will come to the defense of Ravenel if war is declared against the region.
We're not letting them in anywhere. They can keep. They can.
We're
their
not
army.
bound to their. We're not going to be bound to fight their wars. We don't necessarily agree with their.
We're not gonna agree with them anyway.
Yeah, we don't want their armies in our land. Also, that's also like not great. Also, if there's war to be waged in Ravno, it's gonna be against Chiliax. Let's be honest.
Oh yeah, well, honestly.
Well, hold on.
I should look at the alignment of these people.
Well, there's nothing to say that you can't break that agreement after it's made.
Yeah, but let's not know, because if we break an agreement, then
Then
potentially
all the-
there
They
are
get them- they get them-
metaphysical. There
Yeah.
are they can invade with their
Yeah, also
devil
devils.
armies.
Yeah, the devils.
And contracts, so.
They'll be too busy.
All right. Nerissa is well aware that this will be the most difficult point to win.
Mm.
She points out that this is a
Feel
reciprocal arrangement in which Cheliax will defend smaller Ravenel against any enemies it makes. And
Yes.
Ermelin points out, and obviously you're going to make a lot of enemies, I can tell just by the way you're acting here.
Yes, we're gonna make ton of.
I'm sorry for
she has
dealing
a
with
point.
former enemies.
Sorry, we'll follow in your empire's beautiful example of making enemies.
Oh
That's-
my god.
Wow.
Without this arrangement, Cheliax will be content to stand by and watch the region be attacked. Nerissa notes that agreeing to this alliance is the easiest way to ensure that you are not attacked by there's a region called Nidal, which is right next
I'm
to
not
you.
worried about it.
Yeah,
Arm
yeah,
fast.
Nadal.
Worst case scenario, we do a draft, and that includes undead.
Yeah, that's not gonna. Oh my god.
Draft.
That's right.
We just doubled our navy recently.
Yeah.
But
We did.
low key, what happened to consensual? If we're doing a draft.
Draft is not consensual.
This is war.
Oh God. What kind of nightmare undead tyranny am I backing?
I know. It's like they'll be the best.
Are we the baddies?
It's like
Are we the bad
it's
guy?
like what is Kintargo? It's art and undead. So very pretty.
Art
and
and undead. And death can be art.
Tasteful.
Yes.
All
It's,
right.
Gothic,
it's just macabre, It's
Yeah.
It's tasteful macabre.
No. So
Mm-mm.
my condition is my counter offer is that all we are not going to be bound by this, but given that we are neighbors in proximity, like we can be
It
convinced
could
on a
be
case by case
discussed. Yeah.
on a case by case basis. We will convene. We will have a council set up to convene on matters of state. And
Should war be declared by either side?
we will consider, if you have the right to propose your case to us, and if it's in the interests of Kintargo, in the greater region, then yes, of course we might consider, but we're not going to be bound into a permanent alliance with you. And if you don't want to come to our aid, that's perfectly your right. That's within the interests of your own nation.
Mhm.
So, it seems like with some of these issues, at least with this one, you kind of reject the premise in general, right?
We reject the premise. Well, no, I'm not saying that we couldn't ever get into a situation
And be
where-
allies?
where we wouldn't be allies in the future. I
But
mean,
not
history's
unconditional.
All right. Well, why don't let's do the concessions first, and then
Mhm.
at that point,
Yeah, could you list the individual concessions that they're the points that they're talking about in one? Because I only kind of got the general gist.
they want the right to summon Kintargan forces to its side
No, they don't.
Yeah,
get
they
that.
can't do that.
in the
That's a
event
levy.
of a formal.
That's
all right. So let's do the three negotiation points first, but then
Okay.
we can go
All right.
back and
We can.
see if you want
We'll
any
come
of it
back
at
to-
all. Okay. So what's the first one?
Ooh.
Persuasion, deception, or intimidate. I think.
Ashes can do deception. She's our spy master.
All right.
Yeah,
So go ahead.
she's-
Session. I lie to you. I roll a nat 20.
God damn it.
So that's a 30.
So Nerissa agrees to a reasonable limit on the number of troops Ravenel will pledge to Cheliax's defense, such as 50% of active troops or only land troops but no navy.
How about navy, but no land troops?
Yeah.
You have like
And
one
we just-
boat.
exactly.
The
You have a choice
Kintar-
between
Oh,
the boat or the
it's w-
shark.
It's one
Okay.
boat and the
That's
shark
true.
shows up.
we're gonna name it the KSS contribution.
Oh.
Because they do have a lot of problems with the Pirates of the Shackles, which is to the south.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Here's
but
our
that
one
was not
vote
great.
pledged.
Which I ran the Skull and Shackles path, and it was freaking awesome.
Here's our one undead shark pledged to your. He's just got the SS contribution like painted onto his
You had
side.
to on it.
Yeah.
All right,
Um,
2 more.
well, I feel like Theo would be best to put across the point that, like, independent
Intimidation.
nation. Well, frankly, should be best to put across
With both.
all of them, both
She-
of them.
I mean,
Right.
she could.
I will
I would-
upsell the shark. The shark is a magical creature. It doesn't sleep. It's like
That's
a
true.
submarine.
It is an undead shark. It's an undead.
So wait,
submarine.
worth-
you're mentioning the shark to them, the zombie shark in your?
I mean, the shark is not.
That's
a
our
secret.
navy.
The shark's
It's,
not.
yeah, it's not a secret
secret.
either.
The shark has done
It
an
might
admirable
explain
job.
a few things
Maybe-
about
maybe
how
the sh-
Kintargo
we could-
fell to
We
them.
could sell the shark as a prototype of the future undead
Yeah.
shark.
The future
Yeah.
navy. Yeah, our
This is-
Sharkmada.
There are
undead sea
Yeah.
creatures.
Sharkmada.
Yes. All right.
Sharkmado, Marta.
All right. Let's do
Sharkmada.
this. God damn. What is that?
A lot.
31. 31.
Wow.
Sharkmadas go.
Check on-
Nereza
Yeah, right.
agrees to place limits on the nations against which Ravenel will assist Cheliax. For
Mm.
example, you might ask, well, there's just other nations, and you can kind of pick
Yeah.
which ones.
Yeah, we like.
We can say,
ones?
not these people.
Mm.
We're
We
allied
can
with them.
present a list.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll like.
Okay. Also, I mean, I feel like we should talk about the matter of defensive versus offensive wars as well.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not going to be dragged into like
An offensive.
a crusade. Yeah, a coalition of the willing type thing. You can be represented by
Asmodeus like gets.
Chad.
Asmodeus wants the country. He's like, no, you're on your own.
Yeah.
So,
So,
the third one?
yeah,
Who's
that's
doing
like
Go for
an. Can I get like a bar
You want it?
inspiration?
Yep. All right, cool. Yeah, Yep. No.
This die has been failing me. I've
No,
got
this
to
is
change
why
D20s.
this is why the barter of inspiration is here. Yep.
Natural 20 plus 6 plus 4,
Hell
30.
yeah.
I got a
30!
30.
Woo!
Ooh.
Nice.
All 30s on this one. Or above.
We, despite everything, are very good at this. Despite.
Nereza agrees to a delay before Ravenel joins Cheliax in a war. For example, perhaps 3 months must pass before Kintargo enters the battle.
Oh.
Additionally, she agrees to a time limit after which Ravenel can withdraw from a prolonged conflict, such as 6 months or a year.
Okay.
That's a,
Sounds pretty reasonable.
So it seems that they were very insistent upon this kind of. We're
Mhm.
tied to
I
the
mean,
hip
that's fine.
deal thing.
Like, they can.
Okay.
Neighbors, I guess. It's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
I mean,
So,
And we can put our list of countries in. So
Mhm.
Yeah. The list
Yeah.
of countries.
that's the
is
big
good.
thing, I feel.
yeah, like we can't like no, we're gonna attack Vire. It's like no, you can't.
Not helping.
So Vire is.
Vire's part of whatever this thing is.
They signed with the 5
Yeah,
queens and kings. They signed something to be a part of Ravenel. I thought. So,
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So they're like, we are representing them. God help them.
Oh no, that's right.
Well, and if Ravenel went out and negotiated with these other countries for
That's
stronger
true, too.
agreements, it could just turn right back around on Cheliax in the end.
Mhm.
Exactly.
Yeah, we got this is good.
This is
Ravenel,
only a time gainer that I see in my,
Mhm.
perspective. right?
Ravenel is basically Kintargo, Vire, the aquatic elf village,
There, yeah.
the forest with
The
the
Strix.
horse,
And the Strix. And the Strix.
Strix,
And
the
and also
villages.
we have the villages that dot the mountainside where the shadow
Oh yeah, the
Dragon.
shadow, like,
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
is range.
which is now a tourist attraction because there's no shadow dragon there
Yeah.
anymore.
Will build up. I mean,
All right. So what this means is that Cheliax has very little influence over the castle district and Jarvis End. Then it's time for lunch, and there's one final
All right.
issue: the non-aggression pact. Do you want to do
Okay.
anything special before then?
I just want to do one final kind of like walk around the premises, make sure that like everything's fine. Like I try to live up as a security guard
Okay.
type
Yep.
person.
All
Do I
right.
notice anything untoward?
Nope. You're good.
Okay.
All right. You ready for the final one?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Yep, let's go.
Cheliax wants assurance that Ravenel will not make military incursions into Cheliax. in that it will not supply other nations with weaponry or powerful magic.
I mean,
They
we
did
won't
note
attack.
that you seem to have a lot of powerful magic.
I mean,
Oh, we're gonna make a dagger +1 knife thrower. It's gonna be our.
We're just gonna
Heavy machine
export
gun
plus
equivalent.
1 daggers and books, tomes of necromancy.
we already gave her like a gun also, so it's like this is already.
While Cheliax isn't overly worried about Ravenel doing damage to the nation, it remains keenly aware of its inability to march troops into Kintargo. By gaining these assurances, Cheliax wants to protect itself from this vulnerability. Nereza states that neighbors should be able to trust each other, and that the less we have to worry about our border, the more we can focus on external threats. She asks that you agree not to assist in any war action against Cheliax carried out by other entities.
Yeah.
This includes supplying weapons or provisions, providing soldiers, and allowing passage of such soldiers through Kintargo.
They can't shut down our entire trade with a country just because they declare war on them.
Exactly. And also, morals are higher than neighbors. So if they picked a war with somebody, then they shouldn't have. We don't have to, we could support the other side.
I'd like to know what these external threats are. Like, I thought Cheliax was the external
Yeah,
threat.
and that's always like.
Like, could you explain that to me?
It's going to be a good country. It's going to be a good one.
This
Exactly.
this is on the same campaign world where there's the Pirates of the Shackles,
Yeah,
those
who are
guys
right now run by
Yeah.
Piranha Lana Redwater, an old character from my Skull and Shackles campaign. She's a pirate queen who, she's got sharp teeth and a monkey with brass knuckles. And
Nice.
they're crazy and filthy. And then this is also the world where Tomb of Annihilation took place. So
Oh,
kind of to
Oh,
the
yeah.
south there's Port Nyanzaru. And this is also the
And a
world.
lot of people doing yoga now.
Yeah.
So I don't
Mm.
think we need to fight Fortnite.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
there's also the Savage Tide campaign I ran here. That's the pirate city of Sassarine. And then there's the filthy pirate city of Scuttle Cove, which is
Sounds like there's a lot of
That's a-
like it's
There's a lot of-
Cheliax and pirates.
yeah. There's
Oh,
a lot
yeah.
of pirates.
yeah.
Pirates.
Oh,
Jungle.
So maybe there are external threats.
I
You know, I'm
love
starting to
pirates.
wonder if we should up our navy.
Yeah, I feel like.
Can we call in? Can we call?
Sharkmada is a go.
Sharkmada is a go.
Yeah.
Because not far from you is Shackles, where the pirates are, and they just a few years ago had this big war with Cheliax that they won basically, and they actually defeated Admiral Thrune, and he died. So
Sounds
All
like
right.
they're pretty admirable.
Yeah.
Maybe they're only pirates because Cheliax sucks.
I can't even say the name of their ship on this stream.
Oh,
because
no.
we get kicked off.
Is it something
no.
like the Chum Guzzler? That's my favorite ship.
It's the
That's a good-
Thunder something that starts with a C.
Oh,
So
I like it.
2.
Oh, I see.
The Thunder Bleep.
The first one sank almost immediately.
Oh.
It literally sank the first time they sold it.
Oh
They sailed it. They
It
sailed
got,
right.
it got too wet.
I rolled on the weather chart, dude. The pilot. I'm not even gonna say. They sailed it into a storm. I rolled on the weather chart and I rolled a 100 on a percentile. So
Oh, no.
the ship got destroyed and they all shipwrecked. It was crazy. So yeah. So there are
Gotta get up.
threats out there.
There's a
Not
lot of pirates.
this is. I'm converted.
But this is about our right to choose.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Also, I mean, like, there must be other nations that are
I mean,
more
maybe
normal
we'll
that
get a
exist in
pirate
this world.
armada. Maybe we can make negotiations with the pirates to give us a navy. So
That would
there's
be
that too.
crazy.
Yeah.
That'd be really cool.
I could ask Sam. I could ask her if she would say yes. She hates Cheliax though. So
Yeah.
I mean, that's.
They don't,
that's
they don't
Who
make a lot of
doesn't?
friends.
We can say Sharkmada.
Shark, yes.
It's a good selling point.
Yeah.
That's true.
Maybe we can make the name of one of our ships slightly less censored,
Slightly
The
less.
sen- the-
but in the
censor-
same vein of
The
as a show of respect.
Yeah.
the Thunderbutt.
that was a phase we went through where it was really bad. All right.
Okay.
I think it's destined for
All
like
right,
at least
negotiate.
one
I like-
ship to be
I
named
like the
terribly.
idea that we are the toned down bunch. Like that's.
We are. We.
That small head shake.
You would stop being friends with me, I think.
Oh, wow.
Don't say that.
Don't say that.
No,
You
there was
don't know
horrible,
how
offensive
messed up we
things
are.
that I can't even. I want to say, but I can't say it. All right. So you
Alright.
ready for the
All right.
5th? Oh, we're already. You did.
We
some
got
of it,
time.
right? The 5th issue.
Yeah, we went
Yeah,
over
but not
it, I
aggression.
think.
Not aggression
Yeah.
pact. So
Yeah,
now we gotta
we're
get
like not.
maybe
no.
maybe we have to make the last half hour of the stream here, like
gotta make the brass
NC-17 or
tacks.
something.
No.
I can try for the persuasion on this.
I mean,
if you-
I
Oh.
wrote summaries back then. I wrote summaries of every single session on a website, and they're gigantic. But
Oh my
it's in
God,
gruesome detail. It's all
Oh,
there
boy.
online. If you Google the world of Nyrod, you'll go to my
Cool.
site, which lists all my
Oh,
campaigns.
no, what are you doing?
Although one
Um,
player asked me to password protect a few of them in case he was worried that an employer might Google him.
Redacted.
So
Redacted.
a couple of them are actually password protected.
World of
Enacted.
Nyrod. Can you give us? Can you in the
Can you
in the side
spell
chat, John? Can you
Nyrod?
give us? Can you give us that password protection? I need some words of wisdom for the end of this stream.
I
so
think
I
it's just you have to sign on to. It's like a website, and I think you just
Free
need to
webs.
register. I think, yeah. It's very old.
yeah.
So for the persuasion check, I rolled ridiculously high.
Do you want to?
27 plus 6.
Hell yeah.
So
Holy shit.
33.
Okay. Nariza agrees to make the same agreement on Cheliax's side, so Cheliax will not supply soldiers or allow movement of troops to any entity trying to attack Ravenel. So, yeah. There's 2 more.
I did the persuasion.
Deception?
Yeah, deception.
That's a 20.
God
Wow.
damn it. Cool.
Nariza agrees to remove the condition preventing the sale of weapons or powerful magic to other concerns.
Yeah.
Cool. We're arms dealers
But
now.
still asks that Kintargo not freely provide such items to other concerns.
We just immediately start setting up shops on the docks, like, hey, get your
Hey.
arms here, get your, we're dealing
We said
arms
like we
here."
said our like silvers like. You want weapons? We can sell weapons
want-
to you.
You want a shark? I got sharks.
You got sharks.
Like, hey,
Sharkmada?
Trench-
hey, I got all
trench
these
coat with
ion
sharks.
stones. You interested?
Intimidation's the last one we need.
Oh.
Wanna
Yeah.
buy some death sticks?
Oh my God.
Who's doing intimidation?
You want to do it?
Okay. Yeah. All
I
right.
think Theo should do
All right.
this.
All right.
She
That
gets
is
the
a
best
23.
Hell
All right.
yeah.
Nariza agrees to lift the condition restricting the movement of other entities' troops through Kintargo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That was.
So your
Huzzah.
Cheliax's influence over Temple Hill is weak,
Cool. I mean,
and that's the 5th and final one.
Yay.
party.
Huzzah.
So
Party
now,
time.
signing the treaty. When the last issue is concluded, Nariza has her scribe Ermelind produce 2 copies of the treaty. This task takes only an hour to finish. And during it, the diplomat invites you to share wine and pleasant conversation in the lounge.
I go to
Yeah, we
Rexus.
scrutinize both
Yeah,
of
Rexus.
those
This is
treaties,
your
too.
go. This is your go, Rexus. Make sure this is airtight. Maybe.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
Yeah, and I'll
Um,
assist too.
Yeah.
As mayor,
This is your domain, Rexus.
Mm.
we're gonna go over the fine print.
Do anything special in that hour when you're drinking wine and having pleasant conversation?
Well, Rawl not being a drinker is going to like still be on high alert because he doesn't trust these things to go well. Like he's expecting a trap.
All right. Once
This is why you're in charge of the
once
military.
the copies are ready, Nariza signs both in the presence of the PCs. She then asks each of you to sign as well. Do you sign the treaty?
We scrutinize it with our man first, heavily.
Rexus, is this good?
Rexus. Yeah,
Looks good to him.
yeah. And I also examine it because
It's just magic. It's just magic thing.
yeah.
Make a perception.
Perception or
I guess
investigation?
I could look this
You do
over. Like,
investigation.
I've got the whole
Everybody. Yeah, you got.
forgery and everything.
Yeah, you all
Oh,
just.
yeah.
So you all start holding it up to the light.
Yeah, we're just like let's just have spells.
I got a
spell
21 on
circles.
investigation because it's
Uh-huh.
intelligence based.
Oh,
Anybody else?
I got a 16, but the 21's better.
I
Look-
trust what
Yeah.
that other people get.
Looks
Yes.
good to you.
Hey,
Nah. All right.
All right, I sign it.
Pio signed.
Uh-huh.
yep, I'm signed.
Ermelin asks Ashes if Ashes, can you write? You could just put an X here.
Feel laughs. Feel laughs.
Oh, Ermelin, do you bleed? Because I've got a bunch of daggers
Because
here.
I could put a dagger here.
He says, I ain't got time to bleed.
You're not Jets the Body Ventura. Stop. You're douchebag Jesus.
Oh my god.
Do you sign, Ashes?
Yeah, sure, I sign.
All right. Everybody has signed.
I don't know if my
once-
signature means a whole lot, but I'll sign.
Once the signatures are in place, you retain one copy, and Nariza keeps the other. She thanks you for your time, and is ready to return to the city of Igorian via Shadow Walk. Well, let's see. There's a little note here. Before she goes, if she's parting on amicable terms with the PCs, she thanks them again and wishes them luck. If she's been particularly impressed with one PC, she favors that character with a gift. Did Fio make most of the rolls?
Mm-hmm.
Theo was our top negotiator.
Yes.
Fio, she favors you with a gift. Her
Aw.
ruby and mithril bracelet.
Oh, this is a joke. Oh, you're too kind.
The wine.
Oh. Could you part with the wine? It would make. She will not shut up about it.
The wine? She sighs, pulls out one of her 3 500 gold piece bottles of wine.
Why
You'll-
does she have them on?
Feel be like, oh my god, thank you.
Apparently,
This
maybe
has
she
been
has,
going on for 3
maybe
days.
she has a drinking problem. You know?
Look at me.
And we have
We have a party hole.
we have problems. Like,
Yeah, you know how that he put the party hole into this document? Like, that's her like liquor stash. Like,
yeah,
That's
our
her-
liquor stash
that's-
is just
That's
like,
her party hole.
She has a problem. Like, we're
Well-
well aware.
Well, you know
Fio's
what?
been drinking all day for like the past 3 days.
Maybe like she sits in the dark and has flashbacks to when she was tortured for failing.
Oh,
drinks the-
wow.
Can I make it's like, you don't have to. You've been incredibly patient with us. Why don't you join? Because there's a job offer. Work for us.
She smirks and says, I've worked too hard to get where I am to just leave it all behind.
Hmm. I'll reconsider. Doors are always
Mhm.
open.
Real shame.
What if we offered you a magical dagger?
You're too good for Cheliax.
She sighs.
They don't deserve you.
Bids you all farewell. And then she
Alright.
casts Shadow Walk. And
Yeah.
they all turn into dark, misty
Do they
entities.
all turn?
Do they all, or do they all like?
Yeah,
just-
they do.
Okay.
Mm.
But they'll
Well,
two maybe. showing
the
up.
elf lady has to
It's-
get
it's
a
our-
family.
It's
Yeah.
our cool like
Just
my
get her
is
family.
my
They'll come back later.
Is my
at a-
groupie
at a-
with us at
Mhm.
least?
Yeah.
Nah, Sable will come back.
The
Oh,
next
Sable,
part
come
of
on.
this is like
Sable.
a lot of weeks are gonna pass, so they'll
Mhm.
probably be showing up very
Sweet.
Cool.
Yeah. We could make good. We're gonna make good on the promises. I mean, like, that's within our bounds to do it.
Yeah.
So you have successfully completed your negotiation. Are you gonna head back to Kintargo?
I think
For
we should
one more night of
celebrate one more
partying.
night.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're pretty like I think feels pretty drunk right now. So like, yeah, let's party. Let's
And then
leave in the morning.
we head back to
We
Canada.
empty the party hole.
Yeah, it's like oh,
Whatever's
fuck.
left.
No.
So you,
It's like there's a giant pile of empty bottles in the back of like this place. Just like where these all come from? Like, no,
all right. So you get your party started, and the people at the Oak Rib Inn are thrilled with you for saving their inn. So they do everything they can for you.
make a Constitution
And
check.
but then one of them
Drunk.
says, "There's something at the door asking for you."
No, what is it?
Lord Mayor?
Oh,
Yeah, such Essie.
Something
can get
All
at
right.
the
head.
door.
Do you go to the door?
Hmm.
yes. With my
They lead you to the
undead
front door of the Oak
entourage.
Rib Inn, Essie. And
Uh-huh.
outside there is a fey stork holding a
Uh-oh.
little bundle. And the stork says, "It's a glorious day. Your wonderful gift has arrived. It's your baby with the horse thing."
Do we hear that?
Oh yeah, and Varl is like right there. And It's like
Oh,
a
wow.
record scratch.
No, I step in. I'm like, oh, you're mistaken. That must be mine. Yeah, that's right. Mine.
The stork says, "Oh no,
Was
no,
Laura
no.
with us when that happened?
What?
It has like bright red hair. It's like,
Oh, I know. Oh no.
Oh.
There's no
and,
covering
like,
up
pale.
for this. Is
It's like,
there?
oh no.
There's no deception check I
No.
can make to help cover up for this, is there?
And that's where we'll
Oh.
stop for this week.
Oh no.
Oh no.
And Essie, you can kind of decide what the baby looks like, because
Okay.
I was
Oh.
thinking if you want, because I know that this character is the daughter of one of your characters.
Yeah, of one of my other
and
characters.
Maybe someday you could run this as a character, but that's what the
Or-
Zephyr looks like.
Cool.
Blue horse.
Cool.
So it's a centaur?
Oh,
Could be.
God.
A little centaur, baby.
A little centaur with a shock
I mean,
of red hair.
it'll fit in with what we have.
But
you know.
he does this
Which
creature.
legs do the pants go on?
This creature turns into a dude, so you know. it could
Oh,
be
that's true.
whatever.
That is true.
It could be whatever you
Yeah.
want. Doesn't really matter. All right,
Yeah.
why don't we do some plugs before we
Oh,
wrap it
God.
up? Theo, Shauna, got any plugs?
Oh yeah. Tomorrow on Encounter Roleplay, it's Broken Crown. I'm not tomorrow. Monday. It's not Sunday. Okay. On Monday, it's the Broken Crown, the Game of Thrones games, where oddly enough, our family raises horses. So, and then after that, it's on the Honest Path. It is Seattle by Streetlight. It is it's a Console of Darkness game where we are a bunch of college students trying to find our friend, and we fought a goose. Some people fought a goose. They did not win. They got pecked to death, almost to death.
Good lord. Lindy, got any plugs?
Monday, Tuesday, regular time, regular shows on my channel. Also, Tuesday on Encounter Roleplay, premiere of our Vampire the Masquerade game, where I'm playing a Viking vampire, and it should be a lot of fun. And Thursday on Encounter Roleplay, Unhallowed Metropolis, really fun system if you guys haven't checked it out. It's a Victorian post-apocalyptic horror, so
Sounds
really
cool.
fun smashing together of genres. And I'm on a super cool podcast that Shauna did the art for called Tales from a Hollow World, and that's super high production, only about 25 to 30 minutes, so perfect commute listening time.
Awesome.
You should check it out.
Cool. Gary, got any pluggeroonies?
Just, words of wisdom. This episode teaches you what happens if you horse around a little too much. So,
Yeah.
whenever you're presented with that situation, just say nay.
Ah.
How?
And Ryan, you got any words of wisdom?
No, I can't top that.
Okay.
Enjoy the streams.
Tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. Eastern, we should be doing another Dungeon Academy. The group actually is about to get the 6th piece of the Rod of 7 parts. They're actually in one of Tiamat's treasure hoards, and they're stealing it.
Oh,
And one of Tiamat's boyfriends is guarding it. So
What is
they
this?
just woke him up, basically. And it's based on this really cheesy 2nd edition adventure. It's when I say cheesy, I mean there's parts in it that are just not fair. Fires of Dis. So like there's this pool of acid. When you go into the room, your eyes just close. There's no roll. There's no anything. Your eyes are just closed. And there's a pool of acid in it, and it's just like it's just a total fiasco. They all have their eyes closed, and they're trying to steal a magic item from a pile of treasure. It's pretty awesome. So we'll be doing that hopefully tomorrow. And thank you everybody for watching. We will see you again next time. Goodbye.